Hey guys, ArchieLuxury live stream. We're running live. I got the bear on board. Let's run the intro and start the show. Hello, we've got the bear. The bear is in town. How is my favorite bear? How are you going, bear? Hello, bear? Hello, bear. Bear, we got bear? Is our bear here? I can't hear the bear. Hello, guys. This is the ArchieLuxury show, and you are live on the ArchieLuxury channel. And guys, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's joining us today. We've got an action-packed show. We got some great news. I've got some special guests coming on. I've got good guests. We've got some fantastic guests. And obviously we got the bear. The bear is here to stay. So it's always a good thing when you run the show. We got the bear. I might even have the Goldberg joining in. That's right, the Goldberg. It's going to be great. Hello, my favorite bear. How are you?
Good, Archibald. Can you hear me now?
Yes, perfectly, bear. Perfectly. How are you going?
It's going well. It's a Saturday night, Bikers. Did you catch that Spider McGee super chat?
Here we go. Spider McGee, $2. Start a watch line. FICA Punter Baby Cow models.
Baby cow time, Archibald. Baby cow.
You want me to play Baby Cow?
Absolutely, for Spider McGee. Thank you, Spider.
Baby cow, going mad in a field.
Baby cow,
Make
feel
me feel so goddamn real.
wheels, goddamn real.
Cow, going
Baby
mad
cow,
in a
baby
field. Growing
cow.
up to be somebody's meal. Baby
Meal,
cow, why don't you
baby
shake that
cow.
ass? And
Ass.
I'll reward you
Shake
with
the
some blades
ass.
of grass.
Blades of
Baby
grass.
cow.
Baby cow, baby cow. There we go.
Everyone loves Baby cow. We have a super chat from the smartest man in Australia, P Clan. Thank you, P Clan.
$2. It's Saturday night live with the Pontiff. That's right. So in Australia, it's Sunday morning. It's 9 a.m. Sunday morning. But in America, it's Sunday. Sorry. In Australia, sorry, let me say that again. In Australia, it's Sunday morning. In America, it's Saturday night. There
That
we
is
go.
correct.
Not
That is
confused.
correct.
How are you going? Talk to me. What's going on in your world?
It's going okay. I went for nice dinner with Bunny. Some nice seafood, grilled tilapia, grilled scallops, and some nice shrimp in a garlic sauce.
Do you mind if I ask you something?
Of course.
You know, you were saying to me, Arch, get the merch, get the merch, get the merch.
Yeah. Did it happen?
Yeah, the merch is turning into a disaster, Bear.
Is it really? Is it not accepted well by punters?
I don't know what it is, Bear. It's just I'll just post a link to some merch now.
All right, then we'll check it out, guys. We'll check it out. Let me see. I'm clicking as we speak. Give you juice. Give you. I like the first mug. Are you gonna show it to the punters? Can you post it on a live stream?
Yes, sure. So, Bear, the thing is,
I love the. I'll give you.
So what happened is I got
Some
a
pool.
graphic designer in.
I'll give
I
you
paid a
juice.
lot
I'll
of
give you
money.
shower.
So, Bear, I paid a lot of money to a graphic design team who came up with this.
Hey, listen. let's be honest. Let's
Yeah,
be frank and
$1,000 I've
honest. Can we
spent.
be
I
frank and
spent
honest?
I
Holy
spent
shit.
$1,000 on this bear.
You're never going to satisfy everyone. This is a very first step. This is a very first time that ArchieLuxury, thanks to Lux, is actually doing a merch.
Yeah.
And frankly, it's a step in the right direction.
Pull it up, Arch. Let's see it.
If we end up adding
Oh.
things, improving things and so on, but it's there, okay? It's there.
Yeah.
What is the name of the website?
It's actually through Spring.
Through
Spring. Yeah.
spring.com. Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And
I'm
if
gonna
you,
order
if
something.
you use code launch,
Okay.
at the
So
checkout, you will receive 20% of your order. Well, these things, I think they're stupid. They're things I like.
launch.
They're
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay, Archie. It's okay.
So if you use the word lounge, you 20% of your order.
Launch. LAU.
LAUNCH.
Launch.
I get it. Okay. Launch.
So
Like
the
3,
merch,
2, 1. Launch. Yeah.
I
get
gotta
it.
be totally honest with you, Bear.
Be totally honest with me.
The merch, we got the merch out there. You know, we had some negativity. It's garbage merch. It was get a graphic designer. So I've actually spent the big bucks, and let's see what we can bring in now.
All I have to say is that I share the sentiment from the super chat that just came from GD. That
GD,
is exactly
90
how I feel.
ARS, make ArchieLuxury great again. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Whether it's good, whether it's bad, I'm fucking ordering a t-shirt or two or something, a mug for sure. And I'm gonna help support Archie and Arch. I'm a graphic artist, and
wow.
I probably could have worked with you. I'm not really familiar with doing much of it on the computer, but I could learn
Mhm.
probably pretty quickly because these are all just like you order it up. It's like t-shirt, click, what color, black,
Mhm.
click, what size, 3x 10, 2x 10. Okay, and then you type in your design, and then it asks font, and then you size, and it just prompts you through what you want to do. And then if you have a picture to add, it says add pics, and then you just have that on a file on your computer. You click it, you size it, and then fucking your shirt just magically comes to your door.
Super chat from Cosmic, $2. Thank you for nice view, Cosmic.
Yes, Cosmic. There we go.
Yes.
$2. Great graphic. $2. Bear, thoughts on Omega Ultra Deep. Let's get the Ultra Deep up, Bear.
I'm gonna be very honest with you. This is a surprisingly not awkward watch as it
Is this
might
that giant
be
one?
perceived first. You see, when Rolex did the first titanium humongous watch, it was obviously not a watch that is perceived as a normal watch for the wrist. Even though this ultimate diver, which is serious tool watch, is quite thick and quite large, it's balanced in a way that actually wears relatively nice on the wrist. If you're a bigger guy, if you're not a little guy, like Mikey, with his wrist, can pull this watch very easily. He doesn't wear much different than, let's say, James Cameron. It is quite attractive watch. I think I like it a lot. It's a good quality. Um, I think this is a watch that would not disappoint. So that is my opinion on it. JP shares that opinion. He had a chance to also try it on and see it, and he was pleasantly surprised how nicely it wears. And let's remember, JJ is only size 9. He's not really a large wrist. His wrist is actually smaller than mine, and definitely smaller than Mikey's. But the watch that he tried on did not look awkward. They did a good job. This is a serious tool watch. This is a real diver. This is
Yeah,
not.
I was just going to mention, if you happen to actually use this underwater, okay, look at the size of real divers' watches, digital or whatever, real underwater ones. They're like 75 millimeters. They're monstrous.
Here we go. We've got a super
so
chat from
if you
Nick
actually
Miller. Nick
use
Miller.
this-
Nick Miller, $2.80. Mike, tell your dad to pay for this week keeping you.
Now tell Nick
Mike,
to fuck off.
tell your dad to pay for this.
Everybody thinks
for this
everybody fucking's
What does
paying my
that
way.
mean?
Fuck you, man.
What is that? I don't get that. I don't understand what the comments
It's
for.
it's a
Nick was looking for
everybody thinks
reaction.
that I'm being fucking subsidized and
Well, unfortunately, you're not. You're paying huge rent, Mike. I told you to get.
and I'm making my own money and I don't owe
Yes.
anybody anything. So, you know, those are the kind of comments that trigger me a little bit because nobody knows what I do.
Ching out.
Chingao. These guys are just trying to stir you. You know, they're
Yeah.
trying to get a raise out of you. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah. Well,
I got to tell you,
99% of the time.
out of these 5 watches, you know which one I would go for, Bear?
Can I guess?
Yes, sure.
Bottom right on the rubber.
Oh, very, very close. I'd actually go for the orange, Bear.
Yeah, orange is interesting. It's cool, and we both know that orange divers are very unique to Omega and Doxa.
Yeah.
and
Doxa.
I like orange on. That was my very first Omega watch.
Orange Monster?
Actually, Planet Ocean with the orange bezel, and I have to say there's a special place in my affinity to watches toward Omega for the orange. Nice choice. Also,
nice.
they're using a special steel. Omega uses a special steel on this one, which has a special glow, special shine. I don't know if I'm using the right terminology, but it is a very high quality steel, and the watch itself is quite impressive. However, I would still go with the one on the bottom on the rubber. I think it looks cool on the rubber.
Bear, didn't somebody mention these were titanium?
There might be 1 or 2 that are titanium, but primarily they're made in a special steel. I don't know what Omega calls it.
Now, the second question: are both of those bracelets the same, just a different angle?
Yeah. Just a different.
Okay.
Angle.
In that case,
You could wear this watch easily. Honestly, when I tried it on, I actually thought about it. That the expectation was this is going to look weird and awkward, but actually it's not. This is a 6,000 meters depth resistance.
How far can a normal human dive? But that's so.
It's not about human. It's about what it's. And they do. By the way, they do have a titanium model, of course, which maybe makes sense.
You know, the interesting thing is, Bear.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the interesting thing is that if you want to go really deep, they have those oil-filled watches. Remember oil-filled?
Yeah. I know about resins that
Zen,
oil-filled. I don't like the resins. I don't. To me, that's kind of like. I don't know. It's just gimmicky. It's very gimmicky. Very gimmicky.
But they can handle ultra depths. They're quartz too. At least the Zen one is that I know.
We got a super chat from my good friend Nick Miller, $2.80.
Man.
Nick.
Whatever, Dad.
The problem is, if I don't protect the panel, I'm not going to have anyone here.
No, that's fine.
Okay. I don't particularly think, Nick. We thank you for your contribution.
Yeah,
Nick is good. Nick is just playing a little bit. Nick is very great supporter of ArchieLuxury, and he likes Mike. He just likes to see reaction. I know sometimes people like he's joking. Nick is a really good guy.
Here we go. P. Klein, $2. Mike the Snake could teach people. Here we go. P. Klein, $2. Mike the Snake could teach people a thing or two about loyalty. You know what?
And this is why I always say Peakland is the smartest man from Australia. That is wise, super chat. It's very true. It's very true. Very true. Mikey, you are one very loyal person, and you could certainly teach a lot of us about loyalty. Well
Well,
said.
thank you, man.
Well said.
I'm loyal and grateful to Archie for letting me on the show, and he is the pontiff, and you know I've got your
By the
back,
way, to
dude,
go back to watches,
forever.
one thing I also thought of you, Mikey, regarding this watch. You see, you always like what you like to call old Fumet dial. This is not Fumet,
Yeah,
but it's a gradient dial, and
gradient.
they have done this really well. This is why I love the blue one
Mm-hmm.
because it has that resembles that James Cameron feel. Just
Yes.
this
That's
is
the
going
blue. That's the
from
blue dial one here. I've just brought it up for you, Bear. Look
Very
at
much
that.
so.
yeah.
Very much
I
so.
like that. I like that gradient dial, right?
Yeah.
And
No, I like that they've kind of, in essence, kind of just basically copied the Sea Dweller. You know,
yeah,
which
people do
is
say
fine.
that, but I don't see it as
But
copying
no,
Sidwell. It's
it's
still
still
very
the
different. It's still
it's
very
still
different.
Omega. You know, I mean, it's not like they completely took the design. It's still totally Omega, but
Cosmic $2. Does AD discount tire ultra deep?
It will discount later on. The ADs usually what they do when the new watches come in, the first batch, and they're still coming out slowly. They don't tend to discount the new pieces. So my advice, honestly, Cosmic, if you decide to go for a watch from Omega, never go for the first batch or first round of them because it's going to be difficult to get the it's going to be difficult to get a discount, and you should be getting discount on Omega. There is no Omega watch except Snoopy and maybe some rare precious metals that you should be paying full ticket. So I would say just kind of a little bit, just wait, and that will settle the way it needs to settle. And then we have a Marvin the Martian super chat, the Canadian Martian, yeah. And he
No, I got
says
to
it
tell.
exactly as I would say. Love Mike the Snake. Fuck Stefano della Costa. I think the
Yes.
sentiment is right. Do you agree,
What
Paul?
has happened? Have you heard any more things from Stefano? Anything else
Of
has
course
happened?
not. Stefano della Costa, the thief from Ontario, Canada,
the ghost.
is ghosting us all. Obviously, no, Pontiff, you know that. Shameful behavior by a thief, shameful behavior by a liar. And it will catch up with him. Shame on you, Stefano della Costa, for ripping off the people from our community. Yeah, so there's a lot of good things about this watch, guys. There's a lot of good things about this watch.
How much? What does this watch run?
That's a good question, Mikey. I'll check. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you in a second. The one I like is on a rubber. Goes for retails for 16,000 Canadian. So that's
Okay.
about 12,000 US, 13,000
Okay.
US.
Not cheap.
So, oh no, not cheap for sure. But it's a technologically superior watch, and obviously, it's not a mass. It's not a watch that's going to be like a Seamaster 300, which is going to be mass produced and mass sold watch. So it's a bit different. It's like honestly, Mikey. Before this watch, I would say that Omega Planet Ocean is the best watch that Omega produces, but they don't sell a lot of them. Majority of the watches sold by Omega is Omega Seamaster 300 and Speedies. But we have a super chats coming in fast and furious, Pontiff.
Super chats. We've got the super chats coming in here. We've got them coming in fast. We've got Marty, $5. G'day from Jindabyne. On a road trip waiting for snow, but getting rain. Have a great show, AC3. Jindabyne. That's on the way to the ski slopes.
Well, he
in
does mention
Canberra.
me too, Archie. He mentions me too in a super
Yeah,
chat.
AC3
Yes.
Bear.
Have a great
Mhm.
show, AC3 and Bear. Yes, and we've got Duco
So can I
Ted.
thank Marty? Marty,
Yes, thank you.
very, very appreciate your super chat. Where is this Jindabane? Jindabane. That's
Jindabyne, Jindabyne.
yeah.
It's a it's kind of
Is it
It's
like
it's
a
a
ski
town in
resort?
Australia. It's actually in New South Wales.
Is it ski
Near the
resort?
snowy mountains. It's near the snowy mountains.
Well, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yes. It's yeah, Jindabyne. It's very expensive.
There's skiing there.
They also, yes, they do skiing. They've also got a big lake out there too.
Oh,
But
sounds
it's
like Tahoe.
Well, Marty, I
yeah.
hope you have a wonderful trip, and and I hope you enjoy. I hope you have a nice time. Thank you for a super chat and truly nice, kind, and supportive words. We love you. We appreciate you, man. And then our old friend Archie, our old friend, super chat.
There we go. We've got another super chat here. We've got a super chat from our very good friend here, Duco. Duco $5. And Duco
Duco Ted,
says
Duco Ted.
Duco Ted $5. If regular Planet Ocean was same thickness of the sub, screw the depth rating, go to 200 meters. It would sell like hotcakes.
Amen, Duco Ted. You know, honest to God, that is, you speak the truth, my friend. I think that's the biggest downfall of the Omega Planet Ocean, the thickness of the watch. And watch is a watch is really amazing. I had them all, Archie. I had them all. I
Yes.
had them all. I tried them all. And honestly, Duco, the one that actually has a good size and it truly wears nice is a 39 millimeter Omega Planet Ocean. It comes in a blue and black ceramic, and it's often ignored or missed or not noticed. Use whatever
Yes.
you like. But the watch is thinner. It doesn't use the same movement, but it wears
Mhm.
really nice on the wrist. It's a 39 millimeter, and it looks fucking A. So just mentioning that in case you want to give it a look and give it a try. Some awesome people in the chat. Want to say hi to our friend Tommy. I want to say hi to Jean-Claude Biver. Nick is here. It's Peakland, the smartest man in Australia. Marty. There's so many awesome people supporting this show. Thank you guys for coming. We
Thank you so
are
much.
here enjoying Saturday night show in US and Canada and early morning show in Australia. Thank you all. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
What time does it start for you? 9 o'clock in the morning in Australia?
Yes, 9 o'clock. That's correct. Yeah.
That's right. That's right, Mikey. And big super chat from obviously Big Boy Dave. Big Dave.
Big Dave.
Thank you,
$20
Dave, so
for
much.
Archie Bear and Mike the Snake. Thank you for all the great entertainment.
Think that means a lot to
Thank
us.
you, Big Dave.
Can we give him a Bears and Bees super chat? The one
There you
Mikey
go.
and I like? With
The
you full
Bears and
screen, Archie?
Bees.
Sure, we can do
The
that.
sovereign
Bear.
super chat.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Where have you
Queen. To visit the Queen. Super chat now.
The best things in life are free.
Free.
You can give them to the birds and bees.
Birds and bees. The bears and the bees. Bears and the bees. Bears and the bees. Bears and the
That's what I
bees.
want.
Super chat now. Bears and the bees. Now. There we go, Bear.
Thank you, Big Dave. Class act. We love you. We appreciate you very, very much.
And we got a super chat from Fella, Dave. Look at this, Bear.
Fella is here. Fella. Nice to see you, fella.
It's great to
Here we
see all
go.
these
Fella,
people.
$5. $1,100 US. Yes or no? I pay shipping. And Paul, what is it like with the 5107, give me your thoughts rather than ignore this question. Should I get a Patek? You should
Isn't
always get a
yo,
Patek.
dude,
It was a lovely watch. I loved it.
5107 is awesome, Calatrava.
5107, very beautiful. It was a great watch. I think it's best
Is
in
that
white
the one
gold.
with the crown guards, Archie?
Yes, but the smooth bezel, the bezel.
Yeah,
I'll bring
man,
it-
fella. All kidding aside, okay, I'm not a fan of Calatravas. Okay, I mean, I'm not Patek guy, but if that means anything to you, this is my favorite Calatrava. I think it looks fantastic. Those crown guards actually give it a nice design of the case, and I love the bezel, which is not too thin. It's kind of like a thicker bezel, which I also think contributes to overall aesthetics of the watch. To me, that watch, and by the way, I like it in the white gold. To me, that watch, I think that was first Calatrava Archie had, if I am correct. Maybe not first, but
Not
that is
first, but it was
definitely my.
close. There we go. There we go. That's the actual
Yeah.
Calatrava I had. It's beautiful. Look on the box itself. There, I'm just waiting from an answer from LV. They've currently got the box. I can't send anything till I get it back. It's coming
Okay,
back soon.
listen, Archie, $1,100 for that box.
I think he maybe may have meant to say 11,000, right?
No,
Maybe.
that's no, Mikey.
1,100 for this Patek.
No, for a box, for the LV
okay.
box, the Factus Facti box.
I see. Okay, sorry.
I'm gonna be
Over my
honest
head.
with you, Archie. I honestly, this is no bullshit. No, I'm being serious. Okay, no shtick. That's a fair offer.
It is a fair offer. I'll be honest with you. It's
I
very fair.
would just suggest you thank him for the offer,
Yes.
and you say,
Thank you.
I'll wait for the box to finish repair, and I'll get back to you.
Yep. I'll wait for it to get a quote, and I will come back to you. Thank you, sir.
Look at this cunt bag.
this-
Who the
this
fuck is this new cunt bag now? What the fuck is who are these? Who is this asshole?
So very quickly for Fowler, yes, get the 5107. Beautiful watch. Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, fella. That would
Yes.
look amazing, man. Honestly. And Archie, is it a good value?
It's pretty good value. Yep. You get them for high teens, low 20s.
One
It's
thing
There
a
we go.
beautiful watch. This is timeless
Yeah.
watch.
One
Timeless.
thing I noticed about this
beautiful.
watch that's really stood out to me is the crown guards and also how the case gracefully blends into the lugs, and then right to the bracelet. You know, it's a really smooth, graceful case.
Love it. Who is this cunt bag, guys?
No idea. Cunt bag,
No idea.
$10. Hi, Bear, Arch, and Douchebag, Mike the Snake. It's the weekend, and I have a chance to watch you live. Sorry, I've been unavailable, but work has been very hectic right now.
Mikey,
sorry.
who is this cunt bag that's calling you
Is
douchebag?
that
What's
AD
wrong?
don't
never
know. I
calling?
have no idea, but
Is that AD never calling? It can't be, can it?
I
it
don't know.
probably is. He
I don't
calls,
fucking know.
me names at times.
He loves you, Mikey. He
Yeah,
loves you. You do know that. He loves
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, sometimes he comes across a little harsh, but I know it's him, and I know he doesn't. You know.
Do you love him, Mikey? Do you love him?
Sure.
Be honest.
I love everybody, man.
Everybody, even Nick Miller?
Well, I don't know who he is, but you know, I don't really have any reason to outwardly dislike anybody as of yet right now.
Good man, Mikey. Good answer. I love it. By the way, Cronbag, thank you very much for the
Thank you for
awesome
your
super
bus,
chat.
fucking asshole.
Thank you for being with us. I exchanged messages with him today. I just wanted to make sure that he still loves us, Archie. And he does. He
Yes.
loves us, but he is very, very busy, unfortunately. Patrick,
Yeah.
we love you too, man. We love you too. And boss is here, boys. Boss is here. So everybody straighten up. Make sure that you sit upright. Make sure that you're smiling. Make sure that a boss has no complaints in our performance.
100% there, Bear. 100% indeed. And we've got Patek Philippe, $5.50. Picked up a new piece today. Bear is on a mission to make this brand important on the AC3 channel again. Please, pick is in your WhatsApp. Holy shit, Bear. What's he done? Holy Oh my God, Bear! You're not going to believe this, Bear.
Maybe I know already. How do you know I don't know already? How do you know I don't know
Mm.
already? But I'm gonna. I still want to see it. I still want to see it.
I'm kind of shocked, Bear. I'm shocked. You know
Hey,
this?
Bonnie, can you bring me the glasses? I gotta see this picture well. I can't. I need glasses. Bonnie. Bonnie.
Look,
Okay,
calm
sorry. I
down,
need
Bear.
to see. I need to see.
Oh, beautiful.
Well. He took Bear's advice, and I, for one, am really happy that he did, because guess what? It looks fucking awesome on you. Pure class.
Is that the medium or the large?
This is a large. This
A
has a
large,
date,
a large.
It's not
and
that
this
big.
is the
This
one
thing looks
I
beautiful.
suggest. Yeah, it looks great on his wrist. Class
Yes.
act. Class act. Congratulations, Tanzil. Wear it in good health. This is a nice piece. I'm sure you got a good deal on this. I don't doubt that for a second. And I love it. I love how
Nice,
it looks.
nice
You know what?
score.
Honestly, I had them all, guys. I had them all. From solid gold to Archie. I had them all. And this
Yes.
is my choice. This is the one. This is the one. I love it.
Yeah. Just
I got to tell
kind
you,
of the
I must admit,
nitty-gritty,
the classic white might be the best way to go. You know what I
It's
mean?
Cartier. It's Cartier.
Yeah, just the nitty-gritty.
It's Cartier, boys. It's Cartier.
Basic steel, beautiful.
Will they drop this as a fashion watch? Like, is it going to become like a roadster or, you know?
Oh,
the-
get out of here, fashion watch. You sound now like an uneducated enthusiast. That's but listen, Cartier is horological powerhouse, dude. Anybody tells you this bullshit about fashion watch is just either jealous or just doesn't know shit. It's one or the other. And I know you are not jealous, and I know you know shit. So please, do not use fashion word in line with Cartier. Cartier is just fucking amazing
Class.
brand. Yeah.
Pure class.
By the way, I want to say hello to dear friend and great supporter, Mr. Z. And then there is another super chat from the cuntbag himself. Thank you
Oh,
so
boy.
much, cuntbag.
Here we go.
We have a
guys.
retort.
Cuntbag calling, never calling
$15.
$10.
By the way,
What?
I just want to announce that the cuntbag, or Patek Philippe, is my loyal soldier for those who wanted to know. He is certainly my loyal soldier. Thank you, Patek Philippe. Thank you. And super chat, boss.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Way to go,
need
$10.
the size.
Way to stay
So I can
neutral,
make
Mike.
'em
Get on
happy.
that lave and make me a nice, juicy, drippy, medium-sized hole.
Yeah, just give me the size. Give me
What
in
kind of
Mr.
millimeters.
hole?
Zoso is a new member. He's renewed, Bear. Mr. Zoso's renewed.
Mr. Zoso is absolute fucking class. Thank you, Mr. Z. You always are welcome to jump on and when you can, obviously. I love chatting with you. I love Mr. Z was one that kept in touch with me when I could not even respond. That's a true friend, Archie. He, just like you and Mikey, was sending me regular messages and checking on me. Guys, you're true friends. I love you. And Undertaker, by the way, you know the Undertaker. He's been member for 19 months, guys. For 19 months. That's a loyalty. And he says,
Speaking of loyalty, look who we've got here. Loyalty, Bear.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for
"Hey, Marky,
Hey,
and he
Mark.
says in his member super chat, welcome to the Santos Club, Tanzil. Enjoy." And then we have another super chat from the boss, Patek Philippe, 550 Canadian.
550 Canadian. AC3, you used to love Cartier, but then you became a Patek snob. Now that you are no longer a Patek snob, it's time for you to revive the Panther.
or the Roadmaster.
I'll actually show you some Cartiers I
Roadster?
own today, just
Roadster.
very quickly.
Yeah.
Listen,
Um,
Cartier Santos
speaking
is a
of-
cool watch.
Speaking
Cool
of
watch.
Cartier, you asked Mr. Goldberg about his Cartier of endeavors. He was going to get the blue one,
No. I don't like
but
the
he
blue one.
fell in love with the green one.
Green?
Didn't-
Oh, you got it?
No. They
Sign
they
language.
went they
Oh,
went all
he's gonna
soft
get it. You're
on me.
gonna get it soon. It's coming. That's just because it's new, but you're gonna get it. I am dying to see the green. I
The
love
deal-
green watches.
Yeah, the deal kind of went tits up when I switched from the blue to the green. They've had a blue
Oh.
sitting case, for a few months, and of course the green they haven't even gotten one yet. But I'm told I'm the only one on their wait list right now for a green. So we'll see.
That's
Very
surprising.
cool.
That's surprising. People don't know. People are not informed. That's what it is.
Well, you know what? Cartier didn't really make a huge announcement about that at Watches and Wonders. One day it just appeared on their website.
True.
So I feel like a lot of people don't even know about it yet.
True. Very true.
Your AD though, your AD had all of her profit counted and was looking at and because you
Yeah.
basically committed to coming in and buying a blue, right? And
You know what? You're
then
100%
you
right.
changed your mind.
Yeah,
And,
you're right, because I saw
so-
that green. So what I did, Mike, was I went into the AD to sort of, apologize and take the temperature of the relationship.
Yeah,
and
olive branch.
I did, and she was fine. I thought maybe
Oh,
she
okay.
would have been mad, but she wasn't. She understood.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that because
Super chat from
sucks to have
Hans
anybody.
Knees and Toes. Hans Knees and Toes.
Hans,
yeah.
knees and toes, £2. Here we go. Bear, were you in the film Salt? I think that's a horror movie, isn't it? Salt?
No, it's a badass movie about a female Russian spy. I won't spoil it anymore. Epic movie if you ever get a chance to see it. Epic.
I never
Saw.
seen
I
it.
was thinking of the movie Saw. Saw. That's
Oh,
horror.
Saw is
Saw.
definitely a horror movie.
That's Bear. That is Bear's style. You have to understand.
Salt.
I
is a
never seen
great
the movie, but I'll check it out. Thank you.
Hey,
Hans
did you
Knees.
like Jason Bourne or any of those movies, or did you like?
Those are great.
I mean, it's as good as any of those. Okay, it is top-notch action film, and it's got the I forget the lady's name, the actress, but she is badass, and yeah, man. If you haven't seen Salt, that's like on the list of must sees.
All right, Mikey, we'll check it out.
Okay,
Yeah,
real
do
quick.
Chat from the
Do
smartest
it.
man in Australia, P. Clan.
P. Klein, $5. Bear, Arch is always more lively when you're on. Can you please teach the other panelists how to keep Archie energetic and engaged on the live stream?
It's not about teaching panelists, it's about teaching Archie. That's the key. Archie will come to a realization one day that people ultimately comes here only for him. And the key of the success to his live stream is his engagement. That's really what it is.
We are merely the support staff.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly,
just
Mikey.
we're the
We're like-
backup. The
Like
backup.
the Ed McMahon to Archie's. What was his name? Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson, yeah. Mr. Z, our dear friend, super chat $5.
Mr. Zoso, $5. Couldn't bag, I need your Addy address. Email me some kind of an address so I can send you a thank you properly. Mr. Zoso. There we go, sir.
And right following that, another
Super
great
chat.
friend of the channel and great friend of ours, Malik Diamond, $10.
Malik Diamond, a legend. Malik Diamond, $10. Mikey, I love you in the movie MacGruber.
I've never seen that movie.
Me neither.
But I probably resemble one of the actors. Remember that series called Northern Exposure? About
Yeah, I know Northern Exposure. Yeah.
Everybody used to tell me that I looked like the radio DJ in that show, Chris. People used to come up to me in Seattle on the street thinking I was him, like literally.
Well, he was
and
very
I
good.
actually,
He was very good.
I did at the time. I did look a lot like him.
Well, because you were younger. You were both young.
Yeah, but I mean,
Believe it or not, the actor that I've been compared to a lot of times when I was younger, I could show you pictures and you'd say, yeah, really, was Pierce Brosnan. So, I'm a lot older now, but then again, so is Pierce Brosnan.
Yep.
So let me show you the difference between Bear Clooney and myself. Mark Goldberg drinking a cocktail.
Oh, here we go. Fuck off.
Bear Clooney drinking a cocktail.
That's true, by the way. That many people notice that, by the way, Marky. You know that. Why
You know
do
what,
I do that? I have no fucking idea.
I do
but
it
I
too.
do it.
I do
I'm
it too.
sure-
Pinky up.
And it's not even consciously doing it. It's not. It's just. I think it just inner gay comes out, and there you go. It happens.
I feel like in your mind you're hearing 1 in the pink, 2 in the stink.
Oh,
There you go.
no.
There we go.
Anyway, there we have it. But that is the difference between the man, the myth, the legend, and myself.
I'm really happy. I'm really happy that Cartier is making way back into Archieverse. I love Cartier. I'm gonna say that next to Rolex, I think Cartier is my second. Cartier finds the second favorite brand between Omega and Cartier. By the way, Patek Philippe, our boss, $11 super chat. Thank you, Patel.
$11 super chat. AC3, which of the following is not true? Mike the Snake ate some skanky pussy in his lifetime. Mark was bitten by chows that he's trained. And we have got Bear loves Omega. The cabochon on the Santos is a sapphire. Which one is a lie? Not true. AC3, which of the following is not true? I think the first one is okay. Mark was bitten by chows.
Yep.
They always bite.
True.
Those sons of bitches bite. Bear he does. I think the cabochon on the Santos is a sapphire. It's synthetic sapphire. It's synthetic. So
It's a plastic. Plastic.
a
No, it's
plastic.
not plastic.
Yeah.
It's glass.
Glass.
It's
Whatever it is. It's not real sapphire.
It's a
Which
spinel.
which is unfortunate. You know that even on a solid gold one is not real.
Super chat. Big
Whoa!
Super
Fuck!
chat.
Let's get those bees. Let's get.
I'm gonna
those
get. Actually, I
bees.
tell you what. I'm gonna get the
Bears and
swimming pool
bees,
song. I'm
bears
gonna
and
get the.
bees.
Here we.
Baby super chat, super
Super
chat,
chat.
baby,
Chat.
super chat,
Super chat. Na 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 na
baby, super
na.
chat, super chat,
Super
baby,
chat,
super
baby.
chat.
Bring in some super chat. Let's get the thing happening. Super chat, baby. Let's get it happening. Super chat. Let's get this on, baby. To Smelly. There we go. There. Here we go.
Ooh,
Punch
somebody's
bag, never
pissed
call it
at Bear. Somebody's
Yeah.
pissed at Bear. My
Fuck
loyal
you
soldiers
and your
pissed at
hip
me.
Bear Clooney watchers. You'd think you would inform one of your loyal soldiers that you were getting surgery. Of course, I wouldn't have called it, but it would have been a better reason to ignore you. Go fuck yourself, Bear.
Thank you, Patrick, my loyal soldier. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Well, this
Actually,
is a
Bear
regular
told me
man.
not to
This
say
is a regular
anything
man
about it.
fest.
He was
Here. I
very-
thought I was the gay one, but you guys take it to a whole new level.
Frankly, to be
It's
honest with
sausage
you,
fest,
if
right?
you did not announce that you are gay, I think you could pass for one of the manlier people on this show.
I feel like Hans Niensdorf has it right. He goes, he's like, this live stream is like a bunch of golden showers.
There you go.
Anyway, I just I want to say I'm glad to be here with you guys. This is a great live stream. This is a great panel.
Thank you, Marky.
And I get a little emotional when I think about how we started, Bear, which was so bad, and all the wrong things I thought about you. And then when I got to know the real you, I was flabbergasted about how hasty I was in my judgment. So let me tell you, people, you do not want Bear Clooney as an enemy. He's fearsome, but as a friend.
Thank you, Marky. Thank you.
Fearsome.
I think we both misunderstood each other. That's the thing. And by the way, you have a message from Mr. Z Goldberg. Message from Mr. Z. Super chat, $5.
Mr.
on.
Z, look at this here. $5. Goldberg, take it in the face. Feel better now?
You know I do.
He has no idea what you're talking about.
Oh yes, I do. I know.
Oh,
I
okay.
know exactly. I know exactly what he's talking about. Come on.
Hey, Marky, I just bought a new watch, which is not Rolex.
Oh shit! Hold on. We need some super chats to guess the brand.
No, they did it yesterday, but you were not here, so I'm just telling you.
What is it?
I want to know your feelings about Gerard Perregaux Laureato.
Gerard Perregaux. Well, it's listen. Do you know who is Dennis Van Patten?
Of course.
Dennis Van Patten lives in the seamy underbelly of the horological world. He is a genius. He is a genius. But before we go on, super chat.
Super chat. Here we go. P. Klein, $2. Mark G, do you still snack on the occasional peach?
Well, I do like fruit. And a fruit
is good. Yeah, fruit is
There
good.
you go. Yeah. Variety is the spice
A lot of
of
sugar
life,
in
right?
fruit. A lot of sugar in fruit. You got to be careful.
Mark
Mike
is
found that
in
out.
a very stable and honest relationship.
By the way, guys, we have
that's
sold
true.
2 items of merch.
Mark is actually Mark has a relationship that many can be envious of, and I think it's wonderful.
Thank you.
So
Now, where were we? Oh, so the Gerard Perregaux Laureato. What I think is an
Bear got one. You know that?
I just oh my god, this guy doesn't fucking follow his own
Welcome
show.
back.
Anyway, continue, Marky.
Archie, welcome back to your show. Apparently he got one. So what I think is the reason I brought up Dennis Van Patten, who lurks in the dark underbelly of the watch world, is that he's a good friend of mine. I've met him a number of times in person. He's nothing like what you would think, but I can't go any further than that because he's in the witness protection program. But let me just say, this is a wonderful guy. And I would say Gerard Perregaux is one of his very favorite brands of all. And that is because it's so heavily underrated. There's so much horology in that brand, so little recognition, and such an incredible amount of bang per buck.
Never mind the horology in that. It's so pretty. It's pretty and shiny.
Yeah.
And it has a nice design. It's exactly what I think you would like.
The only thing is that I have a hard time taking seriously a watch named like what the rancher bought a watch named after a very famous Italian cuisine.
Parmigiani.
You know, and I have a small problem looking at a watch without picturing a mound of spaghetti on top of a chicken breast.
Yeah, you know what? You're not kidding, man. I honestly have a similar situation with that. I'm bothered by that name. I'm genuinely bothered by that name.
Rename it, for God's sakes.
Fucking wrong name for the watch brand.
It's like the Grand Seiko. Why did they name it Grand Seiko? Why didn't they just come up with some new bullshit? You know, like when Lexus came out of Toyota, they didn't call it
like
Toyota
Hayata or something, which means
Toyota
like
Plus.
hot dog, hot rod.
Yeah.
Hayata,
I think
would
the
be a good
problem
name.
of all these brands, including Gerard Perregaux, is marketing. I don't think they do good marketing.
Go ahead and spell Gerard Perregaux. I mean, I got the Gerard, but the Perregaux or Perregaux, as Archie likes to say, is a problem.
Perregaux, yeah.
Like a Bomb and Mercier, you know, that's another one.
So
It's
it's
just
a beautiful.
Name's too long.
It's a beautiful one. Which dial did you get?
Blue dial.
Wow.
Because my Pontiff's favorite color is blue.
Excellent.
There
You
you
went
go.
for the blue dial?
Yeah. I showed it to you yesterday, Archibald.
Chesterfield.
Yeah.
Which one was this again? Oh, that's the Roadster. You went, what was it?
Dude,
No.
Gerard Perregaux Laureato showed you yesterday.
Sorry, I had a mental block. That's right.
That's
You don't
okay.
like
It's okay.
you don't like the blue on the Santos, do you? That's right.
No,
Like-
no,
you like the
I'm sorry.
green.
They did not execute the blue dial on the center as well. I would love if they actually. There is a blue on Cartier that they did. What the fuck is that watch? Was it on a? They have done a blue dial right, but not on Santos, and this is where they failed me. I looked at the blue dial Santos. I considered it. I looked at it on a daylight. I looked inside the store, and it just did not look right. Super chat from the boss himself, Tanzil Patel Philippe.
Here we go. Patel Philippe, $5.50. Cartier Banois versus Cartier Road. Well, the Banois is a lady's watch. That's a lady's watch. It's a ladies. It's a
It's also
circular.
a pastry, or is that a Benoit?
I'm not
confused
sure.
With a Benoit ball.
Speaking
Yeah, you
of
heard of Ben? I was just
Benoit,
going to say
look who-
Benoit
speaking
balls.
of bathtubs, look who's just entered the water.
Rancher.
Sharks among the sharks.
Ranchers in the house.
Rancher,
Look-
I have summoned the.
I know. That's why I'm
The
here.
Roadster, I would say the Roadsters are great. The only
Look at
thing that
that.
with Cartier that pisses me off, when their production run's ending, they bring out a C version, Pasha C, Roadster C. It's like the cheap Charlie version. And that really pisses me off because it's cheaper and it loses the design cues.
No,
So I would say if I
Bear-
had a choice, I'd actually go with the Banois. I love the Banois as a ladies' watch. I do.
I'm waiting with anticipation for the re-release of the Roadster, which is my second favorite Cartier next to Santos. And I think it's going to be remarkable. Super chat from Jay Wright.
Jay Wright, £2. Hi, Arch. Maybe do mini ad for merch. Super chat style length.
Yeah, you can do the video, separate video on all 3 channels.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will. And we got hands, knees, and toes, £5. I know I've asked you before, but can Bear say, pay that man his money?
Pay that man his money.
Rare birds. Rare birds.
By the way, Jay Wright, thank you not only for your super chat, but for actually caring about Archie and his show, and a very nice suggestion. And thank you, Hands, Knees, and Toes, for making me talk in a Russian mafia way.
Like you don't talk that way every day your entire life.
Yeah, true. That's true. I turned the accent on only for ArchieLuxury. Otherwise,
Yeah, right.
I speak like TGV. I have a very much British
Go ahead.
accent.
Let's hear. I dare you.
No. I'm not going there.
I thought not. You know what? I bet in normal
I'll be
life,
right back.
an accent every bit as posh as Clyde's.
What?
Wake up, Clydesy.
Hey,
Cliver, are you
Clyde.
alive? What's going on, Cliver?
Oh, I was just going to a bathroom break.
That's okay,
Sorry.
man. That's a very popular thing to do on this show.
Now, Clydesy has a new watch.
Yeah, he showed us yesterday. What do you think about that fucking shitter?
Well, it's not quite my cup of tea. You know, anytime they have to brag about 17 jewels, you know.
It doesn't do good for me either. But hey, listen, I know that's his style. He loves vintage chronographs, no question about it.
Well, Clyde,
And he loves patina, which I call fucking
Patina.
which I
Yeah,
call
I don't know. I mean, he's so different in his affinity to watches than you and I. Very different.
I mean, basically, if you collected cars like Clyde collects watches, everything you have would be a rust bucket.
Yeah. Why is it? Why do you think he is like that? What do you
I
think?
can tell you exactly why. Because Clyde favors getting a watch as old as himself, and that's not so easy to do these days. without
I
going to
see. Because you and I prefer watches that are shiny, beautiful, and
That's
just.
chat.
And then there is a cunt bag super chat. Cunt bag is back. Thank you to my
Cunt
loyal
bag
soldier,
super chat.
cunt bag.
$10. Goddamn Mark Viking Goldberg. We will always misunderstand each other. Don't expect to trick me like you did Bear the Fool. P.S. Mark, even though I'm straight, we have so much in common.
I see.
That's the thing. That's the thing. He always see the last sentence indicates that Mark's charm is working on you.
Well, let me just say, in my personal experience, when men, insist on the fact that they're straight.
Let men be men. Let
You
men
know,
be men.
When men insist that they're straight, what I really think it means is 3 tequilas later, they're straight to their knees. Or at least that's my personal experience. I don't know about you guys. They wind up on camping trips, but they forget to bring the fishing rods.
Huh. Interesting observation. Good to know.
Yes.
So when they push the straight issue, you kind of wonder why are they
Well,
pushing
listen,
that
if somebody
way?
invites you on a fishing trip, but they forget the fishing rods, but they remember the lube, just beware.
Mikey laughing. He knows what you're talking about. Here we
Well,
go.
a lot of fishermen spray WD-40 on their lures and think that acts as a fish attractant.
Well, wouldn't
You know,
it slip the fish? Wouldn't it just
Does
slip?
it work? Does
Yeah,
it work?
yeah, it actually does.
WD-40, it's oil.
I
Yeah,
know,
it
yeah,
slips the
but
fish.
it's got fish oil and banana oil in it. It's part of the formula. You know what got its name?
WD-40. No,
You
tell
know
me.
what? Stop it. Archie's going to start spraying it on his wiener.
It's
Tell me.
WD stands for water displacement, and it
Yes.
was the 40th version that they were trying that came to be
Dear
the
God,
one
Mike,
that they
you are-
ended up
you are a
using.
You are a font of incredible knowledge, may I just
That's
say.
how it got its name. But it does contain banana oil and fish oil,
May I
and
just
people.
say, those of you who think Mikey is slightly retarded, I believe that this knowledge completely refutes that. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I don't want anybody to think I'm retarded.
Well, Mikey, there might be one or two of them out there.
Yeah, some retarded guy.
Not me. You are a font of wisdom, in my opinion. Just
Thank you.
don't read the chat. Don't read the chat.
Yeah, that chat room's kind of a minefield.
Well, anyway, it's taken me a long time. How are you, Rancher? It's taken me.
Oh, not so bad.
Good, Rancher. You are one of my best friends, but you also saddled me with my worst nickname ever, and it stuck.
Oh,
Bastard.
yeah.
What nickname?
Go ahead, Clyde.
The log drainer.
Oh, the log trainer. Rancher came up with that?
He came on my channel, and then talking, and I realized, hey, wait a minute. I bet you I could change, because if you're the host, you can change the guests.
Don't tell Archie that. Don't tell Archie.
Oh, that's extra work. We don't have to worry about a goddamn thing.
Well, fair point. He's
So
not
I,
even.
so I, so I changed it to the log grader, and Mark was just sitting there oblivious about it for like 20 minutes.
And then I changed it back, and he changed it back. And I changed it back, and he changed it back. And then I think I quit in a huff. But I can't quit you, Clyde. I can't quit you.
Oh, well.
There you go. Anyway, so Gerard Perregaux and Clyde just bought a 1954 mismatched, broken-handed, loom, corroded. What is it, Clyde?
Walkman.
There you go. A Walkman. Not a Walkman from the 70s, a Walkman from the 60s.
Now, if you had any horological knowledge, you'd also, if you're writing, you'd also say Landeron movement. But
Listen, my horological knowledge is confined to one word. You know what that word is? Rolex, Super Chat, and
Patel
Rolex.
Philippe, $5.50. Archie, pick a Cartier for each of the panelists. Oh, yes, I'd love to do this. Okay, firstly, we'll do it in reverse order. Goldberg, I'm going to give him the blue Cartier Santos.
He just fucking told us he did not like the blue, and he's getting a green sentence.
Yeah, I
And
know.
you
I
give
want to
him
give
a
him the
blue.
blue one because that's why I want the DLC bezel. Okay.
All right.
Clivers, I'm going to give him a Roadster C.
Bastard, I want that one.
Mid-size Roadster
Never
C.
mind.
okay.
Have it.
Bear Clooney watches. I'm going to get for you Louis Cartier tank, 1970s manual wind.
Cool.
It's a good one.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
nice.
And for Mikey, I'm going to get the Cartier Pasha Golf. That was a special limited edition. When you're playing golf with your friends, you could keep score. It was like a marking system.
Okay.
Now,
Cartier Pasha Golf. Not that you could wear it when you were swinging the ball because it didn't have much shock resistance, but that's story for another day. There you go. And we got another super chat. Comic legend Daniel Katz, $2. Mike, recite this line. I do me hard.
I do me hard.
The silence of the Minotaurs.
Ugh.
Now, let's go back to Cartier for a second and let's talk about which Cartier the panelists actually won. Which panelists actually won a Cartier and what do they have?
I like the Santos enough.
You're crinkling. Stop
Oh,
crinkling.
sorry. My sugar's low, so I'm eating a couple of M&Ms.
I understand, but mute yourself while you crinkle.
Okay, it's all over. It's done. Stop.
Yay.
Bag's gone.
Don't die. Thank you for that.
Yeah, working on that.
Are they peanut M&Ms or regular M&Ms?
Low and die on camera. It's going to take a very large super chat.
I like the Roadster. I like the Santos. I like the Tank Française.
I don't have any of those. Which watch?
I like that watch right there.
Super chat.
Patek Philippe, $11, AC3. If you could get one of these for retail, would you get the Cartier crash? Mark claimed it was a Bagnall, but was left in Clive's car and was in left under the seat and soon to be squished. The Cartier crash goes for huge money. They're very rare, actually. Yes,
Yeah.
I love the Cartier crash. Mind you, it's still expensive. I don't know if I have that much money on hand. Bear, would you loan me some money if I needed some, Bear?
I got none. I got none.
Nothing?
Nothing, man. Sorry.
He just blew the last bit of his load on a Gerard Perregay.
You got it, sir.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yep.
Now, Clyde, damn it, Bear, what's going to happen if they call you with a blue sky dweller tomorrow?
Oh, no problem. I jump all over it.
Listen, Bear, quick question. Sky dweller, blue or green? Quick, choose.
We see Bear's response is that he didn't have money to loan to Archie.
Well,
I'm going to be honest with you. In this case, I'm taking green.
Of course. Duh. Thank you. There's no other choice.
It's so fucking cool. And you know what?
So fucking new.
Rolex green is always a win.
Listen, if you look on Chrono 24 for the blue sky dweller, there's probably 200 of them. Look for the green.
Do you mind if I bring up, Bear? I'm going to bring something up for you, Bear. I'm going to share the screen. We were talking about the Cartier Golf. I remember these. These were so expensive. And I'm just going to bring it up on the screen.
Wow.
Wow. It reminds me of a mine, World War II mine that they put out in the water for blow up ship.
Actually, it makes me think of the Pontiff.
The horns.
What do you reckon, eh?
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I think it's awkward. I don't like the aesthetics of that watch.
Tell Philippe $5.50. One more pick in your WhatsApp app to enhance Mark to order some ganoush for dinner.
Gnocchi.
Ganoush.
Ganoush.
What are we going to do with you, Archie? We can never take you to an Italian restaurant. Hey, yo, give me some ganoush.
Yeah, it's an interesting watch. I'm gonna admit that it's different. It's definitely something that gets attention. But I personally would never. I never would wear a watch like that. I would.
Here we go. Patek 5035. Look at that white gold with Italian. Italian discs.
That looks fantastic.
It is amazing.
This is on Tanzil's wrist.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can tell because it's hirsute. Mind you, with Tanzil, he always likes to know what week it is. It's generally on Tanzil's wrist is a watch that says it's 17 week o'clock.
Yeah. I'm getting fired on the 34th week of this year. By the way, this looks really. This is beautiful, Patek. That looks great. Are you buying this or what's the story here, Tanzil? What's the story? Were you in Toronto? Were you visiting a friend? What's the story? What's going on?
I think he had this one years ago, didn't he?
He went out for some ganoush and wore this watch.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, Mario. Some stupid ganoush just bought my watch.
Well, it's beautiful.
He's asking you, Archie, to give us a story on this watch. He says you know the story of this
Yes.
one.
Well, this is the one that Tan got from Govberg,
Okay.
and white gold with the Italian disc. And I got to be honest with you, absolutely beautiful. This is a very beautiful watch. And Tan had it for a while, then he sold it, which I think he regrets. He deeply regrets
Well,
selling.
he never knew what day and month it
Okay.
was. It was always
Messaging matter. So that Cartier we were looking at, he said it looks like a COVID molecule.
Dan
With all
never
the knobs
understood the
sticking off
day.
of it.
Dan never knew the day of the week. He always thought it was like spaghetti o'clock.
Spaghetti O'Clock, yes.
Mm.
Yes. Now, Tan, I got
That's
to tell
not
you,
funny.
it's
Like a COVID ball.
it is
Sorry.
it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, it's one of these things.
Peter
It's-
Knight.
What can I say? What can I say?
This watch is beautiful.
It is
We can
beautiful.
say that. That's for sure.
Absolutely beautiful. And I got to tell you, it's just I own the yellow gold one, but this white gold with the gray dial, absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful.
But at first glance, don't you think it's like missing pushers?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it, but it's an annual calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Anno Colander.
It's an annual calendario. El cuarto
There I
de
was
septiembre.
eating my ganucci, and
Ganucci.
somebody came along with the
Hey, yo.
Patek Philippe.
Does anybody else miss the Sopranos?
Super
Super chat.
Amazing
Yes.
show.
The book of
Here we go.
Amazing.
Malik Diamond, $20.
Whoa,
It's
$20, man.
Yahoo time. Archie, run the super chat clip, baby. Let's the super chats, baby. I think he wants the zeal. Which one does he want then? He wants the super chat.
He wants the Mr. Smelly. Yeah.
He wants the Mr. Smelly one.
Yeah, I think that's the super chat, baby. Yeah, baby.
Super chat, super chat, baby, super chat. Na 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 na. Baby, super chat, super chat, baby, super chat.
Bring in some super chats. Let's get the thing happening. Super chat, baby. Super chat. Let's get this on, baby.
Mikey, we have over 150 viewers.
Lost
We have
Soul. Oh, yeah.
legends like Malik Diamond in our chat, and we are only 28 upvotes. Mikey,
I see that.
Can you do something about it, brother?
People, heed my words. Support your pontiff. You must do so by simply upvoting. It's just a wiggle of the finger. It costs you nothing. It takes no time to do. You should, when you log on, you should just automatically, when you're done logging on, just reach over and click the upvote while you're there doing, while you're logging onto the Archie show. And I mean, it's just that simple. And I mean, you spend the time to watch the show, you might as well support it. Even if you put a negative, doesn't matter. It helps the algorithm, whether they're positive or negative, doesn't matter. Just click it.
We prefer positive.
Yeah, well, of course we want positive for sure.
There we
but
go. Malik Diamond, $10. Archie, I want
Fuck,
the
man,
JLC.
Malik is the fucking sponsor of the show
Legend.
tonight. Him and the cuntbag for sure. All right.
Here we go. Archie, I want the JLC Reverso Tribute Small Seconds Green Dial. What do you think? I'm really loving this. Pull it up! Pull it up, Arch! Pull it up! You betcha.
Can you mute the choir? I don't want to fucking listen to the chicken.
I happen to like this watch.
Can you mute Cliver? Thank you.
He's bored, he's always.
Yeah.
He's playing
Hey, we got another super
Mario
chat.
Brothers.
Now, hang on. Relax. First, let's finish the super chat you're working on. It's Malik Diamond. Remember the legend. The big super chats. He wants you to give him your opinion and bring up the Reverso Tribute Small Seconds Green Dial.
Oh,
It's
fucking
fucking
gorgeous.
amazing. Fucking amazing. I love
Is
it.
it too small,
I love
though?
it.
Is it too small?
No, I don't think it is. It's small seconds. It's
No,
actually
I
it's got a
know small seconds, but I'm thinking that might be too
big
small.
size. It's a grand size.
Okay, that's the question I had. Keep going.
Yeah, it's not that. It's big enough.
Absolutely beautiful. What do I think? It's fucking gorgeous.
It's another
Fucking
green that
gorgeous.
knocks it out of the park. Because
100%. That's my favorite green dial,
wrong.
Bear. Especially
Okay,
if you've
but-
got a green Jaguar E-type. out the
Oh,
front.
yeah.
that
I
would
can
help.
see that. I can see that.
That would help a lot.
That would look good. That would look good.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I am a huge fan of the green in watches, and this one speaks to me.
We got
Definitely.
Mr. GMT, $20. Miss you guys. Hard at work. Just wanted to show my support. Stay sexy. Stay sexy.
Mr. GMT, I know how hard you're working as a man who's been in the food and beverage industry. Man, respect to you. I hope things are going smooth. I hope you don't have a lot of idiots giving you a hard time. And I hope the time flies. And I think we need to play his commercial, Archie. His commercial should be played now.
Yeah. His sexy commercial.
100% right. 100% right. It's beautiful. Absolutely. Guys, we're going to play the commercial. Which one are we going to play? I tell you what, we're going to play the commercial. I'm going to finding it. Just give me a moment. I got it coming. Here we go.
Come and get it! 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 You won't regret it in 2022 at Tip Top Snack Bar!
There we go. I like that one better. You know that? I like that one.
Come and get it.
And this is the second one, Bear. We'll give him.
Come and get it! Come and get it! Come and get it! You won't regret it in 2023 at Tip Top Snack Bar!
That's what I say to all my dates. Come and
I
get it.
love Mr. GMT. Such a nice guy, man.
He is
Yeah,
such
man.
a
Nice
cool
guy.
guy. Such a
He's
cool
he's
guy.
the epitome of solid. You
Come
know?
and get some tzatziki sauce right here, boys.
I was just talking today, man. They closed my favorite Greek restaurant in the city, and I really, really was. I
Oh, why
was
did they
craving
close?
it.
Why did they close it?
I don't know. I really love Greek cuisine. I think it's so fucking awesome.
You know
Love
what they say
food.
there, once you go Greek.
Are many restaurants closing in your place there? Do many close?
Pardon me, sir?
Mark.
Are they closing many restaurants down?
No. Just there was one that I really, really loved.
Just
But
a Greek-
then there are other ones too. Just this was my favorite. I really loved their moussaka, and
Oh, I
I love certain. I love their calamari. Grilled calamari, and it's
Dolma.
just sometimes you get used to. Sometimes you get used to certain place, and you don't like to see them going out of business. That's
Bear,
all.
you know what they say
Yeah.
in the Greek army, Bear?
What do they say?
Never leave your buddies behind.
Is that what they say? Okay, thank you, Marky. Thank you.
Isn't it the Greek restaurants that usually have the dancing afterwards, where the guy, picks up the table with his mouth and spins around with it, and
Where the men dance with the men, Mikey. That's how it works.
yeah, they do the whole knees out, or like
Do you know how they separate the men from the boys in Greece?
How's that?
With a crowbar.
and they figure it out.
Anyway, I love Greek food. I love Greek people. I love Greek food.
Greek food is amazing, Bear. I love.
Bear and Archie, the Greek are Orthodox, just like you two.
Actually, I'm Ukrainian
Well, the Ukrainian
Catholic,
Orthodox.
Ukrainian cat, but I'm.
Yeah, you're a
They ha-
minority. You're
Yeah,
a minority.
I'm not really a big fan of the religions. That I kind of.
Yeah. Well, neither were the Ukrainians with the Catholics. Probably why you're here
Yes.
in Australia.
Australia.
Well, let me ask you a question. Who was the first of your relatives? Was your grandfather emigrated from Ukraine to Australia? Because my people also came from Eastern Europe to America.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. Russia and Romania and Latvia.
Wow.
Yeah. But I mean, obviously, we were a Jewish family, and in Eastern Europe, you know, periodically there would flare up these giant anti-Semitic moments when, you know, when the Jews would be like burned at the stake and stuff. So my people kind of left ahead of a wave of pogroms, which was lucky because otherwise I wouldn't be here, because a branch of us got out of Eastern Europe prior to the 1930s, when, of course, you know, Hitler took over, and Hitler spent money in his war, spent more money and effort in his war against the Jews than he did in his war against the Allies. He might have won the war had he not concentrated so much on the Jews.
Yeah, he was quite the nutcase.
Crazy stuff. Speaking of which, super chat.
Patek Philippe, $5.50. Mark to decide on his choice between the Cougar and Panther. Arch, pull them up. Pull them up, Arch.
I don't actually know either of them, so I'm going to need to see them.
Okay, so
You're
the
not talking about the cars?
Cougar, Cartier
okay.
Cougar. This was these. It was like it's like a Panther, but it was round. I owned one of these, and you could get them with the two tones that had one band of gold, two bands of gold, or three bands of gold in them.
Can you just put it in steel? Because that's kind of horrible.
Sorry?
Does it come in just steel? Because that's horrible there with the gold.
Yeah. They did them in and they were quartz. This is a steel one.
I don't mind a quartz watch. I really don't. They're just grab and go. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, grab and go. Cartier really had some. And the other one, the other watch that Mr. Zeal is the Panther. Cartier Panther. See, the Panther, that's just the standard rectangular one. That's just the rectangular one, see?
Let's have a look.
Panther, see?
It looks kind of like a tank.
Looks like a Santos.
A little.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the screws. This was a quartz. Panther came in quartz. It came out a year after the Santos, and it was kind of their sleek. It's called a Panther because the way the bracelet, it's like the fur of a panther. That's the reason it's called a Panther.
Is it a woman's one?
Here's a young Pierce Brosnan wearing one. Look,
that's what I looked like. You know what? I can send you a picture right now, Archie, and you're going to see that's exactly what I looked like.
Wow.
What the hell
happened? I would have done you, Mark.
Send you the picture. I knew you would have. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna show you the picture, Archie. Give me a minute.
No worries there.
I love Pierce Brosnan.
I was very handsome when I was young, which was, you know, mind you, quite a while ago. The problem is I didn't know it until it was past. Wait till you get a look at me. There we go. I sent it off, Arch. Anyway, I think I like the Panther better, but I don't know if it's big enough. That's the only question I have.
Holy shit, he looks good, Bear.
I did. I look a little like Pierce Brosnan, didn't I?
Pull it up, Arch.
Yes.
Maybe if you showed the picture to everybody else.
Yeah, let us all see.
I'm just admiring it, if you don't mind, Bear. I'm just
It's
admiring.
okay.
Oh, where's Bear gone? Where's Bear? Bear's dropped out. Bear's back.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Thank you, Bear.
Bear wants to see too.
This is the Goldberg picture. Look at this handsome man. Da 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 da.
I was quite the looker, wasn't I, guys?
Oh, look at that. Wow.
What car were you driving when you had this picture taken?
That's a really good question. I think I had a Jeep.
Looks like a beach.
Jeeps are cool. Jeeps are cool. I like Jeeps. I think that's cool.
Get rid of the super chat for a quick second, and you'll see I sort of almost had a chest.
Oh, look at that!
Oh yeah, man, you were studying, Mark.
Man, where you
That picture was taken in Sonoma, California, at a winery.
What year?
Oh yeah.
Oh geez, let me think. 98, 99.
Yeah, we were probably about the same age. It could have been, Mark. It could have been if you come to Sonoma.
Could have been, Mikey, but you know we were like two ships passing in the night.
We were worlds apart.
Yeah. True. I had a 20-year-old boyfriend then.
Now look at this, Bear. I want to show you something. This is the Cartier. You know, remember the Santos? You know the Santos. The Santos. It's so.
I like the Santos. Super chat.
Now, what happened if this version came off? What would have happened if this version came off?
Hey,
Bear?
Archie, that's the boss. Super chat.
Sorry, the boss. Patek Philippe, $5.50. Mike the Snake. Does Mark look like a young Baba Ramdas?
Baba Ramdas.
Baba Ramdas.
What's that? You got me.
You know,
Wasn't that the leader of your cult, Mikey?
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
I never saw too many pictures of him as a young guy. And the ones that I did, if you look up books about Timothy Leary and the whole acid, movement, he's in most of the pictures with Timothy Leary. He was right in. He was like one of the power trio members of that movement, and I think at the time he had really long hair. And
Mikey, tell us about your experience with magic mushrooms, please.
First time I took them, I had a fantastic time.
They can be dangerous. They can be extremely dangerous.
Yeah, okay, but you know the phytoplankton in the water that causes the beach to sparkle when you walk on it, and the waves to glow blue or green.
Yes.
We went out to the coast when that was in bloom, and ate mushrooms and just walked along the beach and just had an absolute fantastic time.
Now, Bear, what do you think of this Cartier Santos with that links there, Bear, instead of the screws? What do you think?
I'm going to be very honest with you, Archie.
Yeah.
Showing me vintage watches is a complete waste of time.
Okay.
They do less than nothing for me, regardless of the brand. Vintage shit to me is irrelevant. I don't get excited. I'm all about modern, shiny, beautiful, pristine, brand new watches. Only vintage that I'm interested in would be Rolex, but the pricing on Rolex is so ridiculous that I just simply look at that more as a reference point. When it comes to vintage or anything else, whatever. I would never wear shit like this. This is so fucking outdated, it looks pathetic.
Oh, Bear.
What?
I don't know.
I like modern reinterpretation. Like, for example, Breitling 806 reissue that Kleiber loves. That's a watch I can appreciate. I just don't get it. I don't get the old shit. That to me is like I don't like the flea markets, and I don't like anything that resembles flea markets.
Oh, you don't like flea markets? What's wrong with flea markets?
They're smelly and they look old.
So you don't like
they have good
shopping,
tchotchkes
right?
for sale. Bear, they have good tchotchkes for sale.
I don't know. It's just, you know what? I'm telling you the truth. I don't want to bullshit you. I mean, I can appreciate it, but like this looks so fucking weirdly outdated. It's so bleh.
It strikes me about the same as a newer one.
Baby super chat.
But I don't really speak Cartier that much, so.
Here we
I
go.
love Cartier. I love Cartier history. That's so cool. But when it comes to buying watches and interest in what I'm going to wear, it has to be a modern watch.
Yeah. Okay.
Nate Dog, $2. Nate from Florida here just got IW 3785-11. Roast me.
IW 3785-11. You reading that? You typing that in?
IW 375-11.
No, 3785.
3785-11. Oh, it's I don't know. What do you think, Bear? Bear. Is it ugly? Is it cool? What the fuck, Bear? What is this?
Is it oval or round?
IW3785 Silver Arrow, Bear. That's a Mercedes collab, I think.
I don't know. It doesn't. I don't like it. I don't like these subdials positioned the way they're positioned here.
The pushers are phenomenal. They're excellent.
I like the pushers. I agree with you. Pushers are really beautiful.
I don't know about the end link.
Excuse me.
The end link looks kind of.
The watch is cool, robust, very manly, very, very, very
Yeah.
sporty. sorry. You know what? I like it. I like it. Why would we roast you about this? It's okay. It's cool.
Yeah.
I just wish it's a different configuration of subdials. I especially like the pushers. I agree. I especially like pushers.
I mean, that bracelet configuration is kind of familiar, or that strap. Like I've seen that before, and those pushers. But the only thing slightly weird about it is that vertical orientation of the subdials. But
yeah, that Marky, exactly.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of like it, just
Me too.
for the uniqueness.
I would wear this. I would gladly wear this watch. It looks cool. It's plus I don't mind IWC at the right price, obviously at the right price. Archie,
Yes,
Be careful
sir.
with that,
What do
you
you think?
What do
I'm
they
asking you. We just told you what we think. What do you think?
I hate it, Bear. For starters, I don't like
Okay.
integrated bracelet. I don't like the way this kind of bracelet with
You
the strap.
hate
I
it?
fucking hate it. I
love
hate it.
Oh.
This is like an IWC and a Tag Heuer combined together. You know what I mean?
This might be just the greatest watch ever made.
Because Archie hates it?
Clyde's alive and well.
I don't know. I don't hate. I would wear it. I would wear
I
it.
love everything about it.
Good, Clyde, you're awesome.
There you go, Archie. That's clever for you. Hey, did you see the
He hates it
new-
because it looks like the Patek Philippe 5960, and he thinks it's sitting at the wrong lunch table.
I see.
I got to be honest with you, Bear. Yeah, it's not really my thing.
You don't like. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. It's got I see a lot of different watches in this watch, you know.
All perfection.
Well, like, you know, you guys mentioned the pushers, you know, or from a watch that I don't know about, probably a Patek, but the bezel looks like either a Daytona or Panerai, kind of.
Yep.
And the integrated bracelet kind of looks like AP until you get to the leather or rubber part. The way the lugs kind of flow into the integrated bracelet. So I see different aspects of other brands in it. But there's nothing to really.
It's like the best of everything combined in like a little.
There's nothing to really hate about it.
Super chat from the boss, Patek Philippe.
Chad Patel Philippe, $5.50. AC3 set you another pick. Picked the Santos over this one. Ooh, look at this. Oh my God, Bear. Look at this. Is actually, I'm just pulling it up. I don't know if you're going to like this, Bear. You're not going to like this at all. Okay. But what choices do I have, Bear? I got to bring it up for you.
Got
Here
any
we go.
comics ready
Take a look.
there?
Take a look. Da-da-da-da.
Oh yeah. Great.
AC3 sent you another pick. Pick the Santos over this one. Yeah. It's
You did a good job. You did a good job picking Santos over this for sure.
Yeah, I don't disagree. This is not a bad watch, mind you, and it's got to cost less than the Santos. But between the two, I'll take the Santos. But this isn't okay.
Yeah, I'm with you guys.
Bear, I feel like you will disapprove of the watch that I am honeymooning on as we speak.
Try me.
I think you will. I think you will be disappointed in me. But it is the Longines Zulu Spirit GMT.
No, man, I love that watch. What are you talking about? That's Archie is the one that hates Longines.
Honestly-
Zulu,
Okay, show us your watch.
I fucking love that watch. I think it's so fucking cool. Archie, bring it up. Bring it up, Archibald.
Which
It's
one
a-
do you want me to bring up?
especially
Yeah.
because of what I paid for it. You know, when I wear
It's a great watch to play with. It's not. It's honestly, it's a fair price.
Super chat.
Which watch do you want me to bring up?
Aesthetics
I'm trying to
are
bring it up. Which watch? Which watch?
Longines, Zulu, Time, GMT.
Are you going to super chat? Are you going to super chat? Are you going to read the super chat? Are you going to pull up the super chat and read the super chat? There's a super chat.
Yeah, we're getting to it, Clive. We're getting to it, and it is the super chat from the
Longines,
shop.
green. What was it again? Green. What is it? Give it to me.
Longines, Zulu. Just put Longines.
Oh no, I don't like the Zulu.
Of course you don't. You don't
Why
like
would
it?
you not like it? It's a fucking
right.
probably
Too
greatest
many stars
value,
on the dial. You know that?
greatest value GMT there is on the market.
Look
Yep.
at the blue one, the blue one, the blue one, the blue one, the blue one. Look at the blue one.
Oh, I think that's sharp.
He just hates
They're
Zoom.
That's one of the best products that came out
The
last
blue
year.
one on
Yep.
bracelet. There you go. The blue one on bracelet, far
Yep.
right.
And what is there not to like? Seriously, like such a cool watch. It is. You're getting everything. You're getting a really good movement. You're getting a true GMT.
Ooh. Pork chop, $10.10. Decades ago, I went to a porn casting call, went back for an audition, but couldn't get it in front of all the people there. Career over.
It was before Viagra, sadly.
Didn't
Shit,
try
that's
hard enough.
disappointing, man. That's
Yep.
that's
Story.
heartbreaking. That I can understand that
Coulda,
being
shoulda,
heartbreaking.
coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pork
this-
chop.
Anyway, so this
This
GMT,
watch reminds me a little bit of the Omega Seamaster Heritage, a little bit.
it is
with
a
the,
little.
the
yeah,
coin
it's
edge bezel.
the action on the action on the bezel is phenomenal. The only thing
Have you actually picked it up?
He owns it. It's his.
yeah,
No disappointment here at all. I have to tell you, this is a nice watch.
Yes,
Nice watch.
for the money. Honestly, I feel like it beats the Diet Pepsi, the Tudor Diet Pepsi.
100%. 100%. It's
Yeah.
thinner. It's nicer design. It's a movement that actually competes with it well. Bracelet is better quality. 100% agree.
Well, and this
Let
is
me
and
tell
this
you
is
what let me
this
tell
is
you-
also vintage done revintaging. Done
that's true. It is a re-release.
But
Clyde.
that's what I like, Cliver. I like vintage aesthetics and design in a modern interpretation.
Well,
That's
let
exactly
me
what
tell
I
you what I
enjoy.
let me tell you
well.
what I
Also,
paid for this
you
puppy.
also I like when Archie reads super chats when he gets
Let
off
me
his
tell
Yeah,
you-
that is my favorite time as well. And we have one from
MX5.
MX5 NC. And what's Archie going to do now? He's going to tell us about MX5 NC.
The NC is my favorite model. That's the third iteration. Actually, it's the NC-2 is my favorite. But anyhow, $8. Love a watch with its own Google review on the dial. Yes, the stars. That's the 5-star Admiral. That goes back to the 5-star Admiral Longines.
Goes back to the 30s. So look, here's the relevant factor. You got to take into account what I paid for this watch. Okay, brand new, box and papers, $2,400.
Wow.
And how can you go wrong? Seriously, tell me. How do you go wrong with that?
Honest to God, super chat.
Let's say for a second that you lose half of the value which you want. So what? It's a great fucking watch.
Here we go. William
It's
Money,
a perfect
$10.
travel watch. It's a worry-free travel watch.
Does it have a screw-down crown?
Of course.
Yes.
Okay.
100
Can I
meters.
tell you what's wrong with it? I'm just gonna read the super chat, then I'll tell you what's wrong with it. William Money, $10. I love it when the big boy says Bezel. He doesn't spruik shiders like
No, it's
those
not
other
Bezel. You
weasels.
said Diesel.
Diesel.
Not Bezel.
He doesn't spruik shitters like those other weasels. Look, it's gotta caught up. Look, he's gotta caught up with the Rolex fake hype models, though he doesn't need to flex.
Super chat.
Listen, I agree.
tell you
I agree. I agree with Will Money. By the way, Will Money, thank you very much for generous super chat. It is very much appreciated.
Right.
And I agree with you, sir, in many shapes or form. But when you own a bunch of expensive luxury pieces, it's absolutely okay to try and experiment for something that's more economically feasible. And especially in today's world, traveling can be very dangerous with the expensive timepiece on the wrist.
Exactly. Yeah,
I
and
love this
same
watch
time,
exactly for that.
you know what? You want to wear something that makes you feel good inside, but
Rolex-
you don't have to worry
Rolex
about
has good designs. They don't have a monopoly on good designs.
it.
No, that's true. I agree. And like, look who is back, Archie. Look at the old supporter and old friend and a wonderful man.
Baron, Super chat.
Pine Baron, $10. Arch, thoughts on wearing? I am wearing a Daytona today while golfing. I like having it on, but does it create unnecessary stress on the movement? Look, I think it's terrible. You're gonna break it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't
Well,
do
it
it.
depends, right? What year?
No.
Is it a modern one or is it vintage? Vintage, no.
Even if it's a modern one, I would not recommend it.
I
That's-
mean,
that's
let's be honest.
very.
The Rolex movement is the most robust movement on the market.
No, but it hasn't got shock absorbers in it. It's not
Let's
meant
see, it
for
has
that.
Paraflex shock absorbers. It absolutely does.
Yeah.
You would do it, Marky? You would wear it while golfing?
Yes. Listen, I would go shooting in it and I would go golfing in it. Absolutely, I would. Now, mind you, you got to remember I'm shooting a 22 and I go to mini golf. But still,
Well, I took my my lower end watch shooting hunting last weekend and a couple weekends back, and I was shooting much bigger than a 22, and
braggart.
It's handled it just fine.
You know, one time I was shooting a 22 and in the range next to me, some guy was shooting something so big that it literally knocked me over with sound waves every time he shot. So I step back, I look, and he's shooting a 44 Magnum, the biggest handgun made, blow your head clean off your shoulders. So I'm watching him and he steps back and he goes, "What are you shooting?" And I was embarrassed because it was a 22 Ruger. And he goes, "Oh, that's awesome. Let's swap." I couldn't hit shit. But the action on that watch. Do you know those are only double action? There's no single action on a 44 Magnum. Beautiful, beautiful gun though. Oh my God, like butter, like butter.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
I shot the Dirty Harry gun right there at the gun range.
Oh yeah, Dirty Harry. Yeah.
It was the Dirty Harry.
Hey, the Godfather is here. The Godfather.
Godfather CB, $5. Is this ArchieLuxury or ArchieLuxury? Longines? Really?
Well, we all got to wear something when we're not wearing Rolex, you know?
Hey, Sibi, do you have any cheap watches? I'm actually curious. Is there a portable watch that you ever wear? You don't have to super chat. I'll keep an eye on response. I would really like to know that because I'm familiar with your collection, but I never seen anything like of that level. So I'm just curious if a person like you actually would do that. And then there is another super chat from GM Punk 83. CM Punk, sorry.
Here we go. We've got a super chat from our good friend, CM Punk 83. Yeah, CB, he's got a beater. It's called a Rolex Platinum Daytona.
Nice,
$5.
nice
CM Punk 83. $5 high panel, one and done dress watch, traditional, Calatrava, something else. Thanks. There's so many good one and done dress watches. I'd go Calatrava. Calatrava for me, I love it. The traditional, absolutely beautiful. There's that you could also go Lange. You could go Breguet. So many beautiful, and how many fucking dress watches does a man really need, Bear?
One.
Oh, we got a super chat coming in here, Bear, from CB, $5. I proudly own a Doxer.
Me too.
Can we keep in a chronological order
CB.
of the super chats, if you don't mind?
Send it. Send me a pic on the WhatsApp if you got a chance.
Listen,
I'll
I've got
pull
two.
it
I
up.
got two Doxas. I got the sub 300 and the sub 200. Doxa's a great line, but I don't
Doxers are great. Yeah, Doxers are great, man.
All I'm going to say is hold on. The Longines costs more than the Doxa. The Doxa is very, very classic. But I'm just saying, there's times when you want to wear a beater that you're not worried you're going to get robbed for, but still makes you feel good. I love my Doxa. It's a great brand.
I love
that
dogs.
company started out as
Two
like a
bits from
$25.
Aaron, $10, please.
Here we
Oh,
go.
sorry.
Super chat. We got a super chat here from. Sorry, what was that, Bear? $10. What? Sorry,
Pine
Pine
Barrens.
Barrens.
Can you
Sorry.
please go in a chronological order of
Sorry,
super
sorry.
chats?
That didn't turn up. I don't know why. Okay, Pine Barren, $10. Arch. I should mention my golf swing is smooth as butter.
Butter. As smooth as butter. Just like, what's her name?
I say
Butter.
go ahead.
Butter.
I
Do
don't
it,
know. I
man.
don't know. I wouldn't wear a watch if playing golf. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. But then
Like
I'm a
either one of you alta cockers can hit a golf ball. Let's be realistic here.
well,
I
okay,
can.
fair enough. Mine is nothing smooth about me. Fuck, that's for sure.
First of all, with that hip of yours, and secondly, Archie, I don't feel like Archie's coordinated enough to hit a golf ball.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Patek
I
Philippe,
take criticism.
$5.50. AC3. I was at the Omega boutique wearing the Patek. I told them AC3 has left the brand, is now spruiking Longines. Now they said it's gotta hurt.
Well, it's not Archie spruiking. It's me and Mark
There,
Goldberg.
guess what's just come in?
No, I don't know.
Now this is the Doxa that CB has.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. I like to see.
What color
was
do you think
intrigued
it
by
would
that.
be? What color? Give me. Let's have a
Orange,
guess.
orange.
Super chat.
Orange. It's got to be orange with beads of rice, hopefully.
Orange with beads of rice. That's what I got. Sub 300.
That's the classic Doxa.
Yeah, of course, man. But that's, you know what? When you're getting a Doxa, that's what you should get.
That's the one
But
you
this
need.
this isn't beads of rice. This is a different
That's,
bracelet.
you know what? Actually, what he's got it on there is the fine link bracelet. But I do have this watch and I love it.
Yeah, Doxa.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. That is beautiful choice. Beautiful choice. Thank you, CD. Much appreciated.
William Money, $5 for other weasels getting mad. Course the punters super chat. Archie, a big black T-shirt wearing FICA with G. You see.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Thank
I
you,
love
William
it, Will
Money.
Money.
Great legend. He's a legend. That guy is a legend. William Money.
Love him. Fucking tell them, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Thank you.
William Money's cool.
You know what I'm wearing right now? I'm wearing a Marathon Jumbo Day Date. It's like as thick as a sandwich.
Made in Canada.
Yes, it is.
You know,
Made in
Doxa's. I think Doxa's used the Valajou movement.
Make me big, and I'll show you.
Or at least they did.
Yeah. That's a cool watch, man. I like that. That's the only brand that's actually actively supplying military
Marathon.
around
White
the world.
Doxa?
It's a real. This is a real military spec watch.
I like it.
Thick as a
Wow.
thick
Look
as a
at how
mother.
thick that's a chunky monkey.
It sure is.
Yeah. And this is automatic. This is not quartz. You picked
Automatic,
nice
got
one.
tritium tubes, day date, 46 millimeters and 17 millimeters thick. You know,
Wow.
so it's kind of thick.
That's a mean watch. Mean
Yeah.
from Canada, just like Bear.
It's a manly watch, but I can handle it. I don't know about you girls.
I thought you were from Serbia.
Well,
Haha.
I am. That's where I'm made.
Somebody-
But I've
somebody
been,
tries
I've
to
been
rob you of it.
fine-tuned in Canada, Cliver. Fine-tuned in Canada.
If somebody tries to
no,
rob
my
you of it, you
Doxa.
can use it as a
My marathon
weapon.
can take your Doxa, but I love that marathon. I love that marathon. That is the most classic marathon ever. However, those Dirk Diggler books are shit. I tried reading one and I was like, oh dear God, this is the worst written garbage I've ever read. However,
What's it about? What's it about?
Well, you know what? The brand was popularized by two people. Number one, Jacques Cousteau, who wore one when diving. And then number two, this writer, Clive Cussler, who wrote like 20 best-selling books with the character of Dirk Diggler, who was a spy and a diver, and he always made mention of his Doxa. But so I thought I'd try and read those books, and Jesus Christ, they're like the worst dime store fiction. Terrible, terrible writing. But they are very, very cool watches. And I'm going with Jacques Cousteau. He wore one.
Yeah. Jacques Cousteau is the coolest fucking guy, and he made Doxa very popular.
Yes,
Him and that author, because the author
well,
always.
the author is who we were talking about. Mike Clive Cussler was the author. And he wrote about a character named Dirk Diggler. But those books are horrible. They're just written, like on the third grade level. But Archie might enjoy them.
Who wrote these books?
Clive Cussler.
Clive. Wow. Cliver.
Yes. Wow.
Super chat. We got another super chat here. We got a super chat. We got a super chat. Okay, here we go. CB $5. Archie, I sent another pic of another shit Breitling I proudly
love Breitling.
own. I
Breitling
love.
Is Breitling really a shitter? I don't know about that.
I love every Breitling. I love all Breitling. Well, Breitling made a bunch of ETA watches, to be fair, Bear, but I really love that brand.
Well, they're Colt.
So do I.
You know, the
So do I.
Quartz Colt.
You know,
That'd probably be the.
It's going in the right direction. I honestly think Breitling is doing some things very right in the last couple of years.
Oh my God! You know what? I'm going to be back. I've got to go put mine on. I'm going for a Breitling. I'll be back.
Okay.
Breitling break.
I like the one he has a Breitling.
What is this made of?
That's
What
the
is
one.
this made of, Bear? This is PV. What is it? PVD or
DLC?
ceramic?
One or the
Yeah.
other.
No,
really
that's
can't.
not ceramic. That is not ceramic. That's a DLC.
No, it's
Ceramic is
DLC or
expensive, isn't it,
PVD,
Bear?
one or the other.
No, this is not PVD. This is DLC.
Okay, if it's real DLC, then it's literally unscratchable, and
Only diamond is unscratchable. Everything else is scratchable.
well, DLC is called stands for diamond-like coating because it's like the next
But
step
it's not diamond.
below
It's diamond-like.
hardness of
Diamond.
diamonds.
It's diamond-like.
Yeah, diamond-like, but it is extremely scratch resistant.
I know you always get excited about it. Every time there's a watch, you love that shit, don't you?
I don't like
I
black
gotta say,
watches.
Bear, I kind of like the. It's got. I think he's got the nylon strap on this. It's kind of. It is kind of cool.
It's a very kind of like a marine watch. It's kind of very military look.
Military.
Navy
I like
SEALs.
that. See, Navy
Navy
SEALs.
SEALs.
Navy
It's
SEALs.
great
Mike,
watch
right.
to go AWOL on, Bear. What do you think?
Reminds me a little bit of the Gégé Lecoutre Navy SEALs diver. You know,
The one I have.
I don't know. You probably have the one that I'm totally in love with. Just the basic three-hander with the rubber-coated metal spine,
Here we go. Super
rubber-coated
chat.
bracelet.
Pine Baron, $10. Arch. Wore my 1971 Omega Flights Master last week. Kept perfect time. Had to wind it twice a day. Why's that? I think you said you don't like them, but it was fun conversation piece for a day. Look, I actually, no, I didn't say I don't like them. They are an amazing piece because they probably are one of the most complicated mass market watches out there. You realize how many complications you have on them. So these are the Omega, the Flight Master, and they even did them in solid gold. And these Flight Masters, so what are they? For starters, they are a chronograph. They got so many features on this type of piece here. They've got a number of features.
Isn't that the one that Houdinki made popular?
I don't think he liked the Speedmaster. That's the one, the automatic Speedmaster.
The Flight Master. There's one that Houdinki made it popular.
There's a couple different versions. There's a couple versions of them.
Yeah.
They've actually the problem is they're a bit of an acquired taste. That the head on them.
They were made to look futuristic. They were made to look futuristic at its time, and there's certain charm in that look. Something like very like a retro space look.
Yeah. Retro, that's exactly. They're good value, but they're a bit of an acquired taste. CB $5, not DLC. It's a synthetic composite material. It is expensive and has the good movement, but still a half-ass.
Synthetic composite material. Interesting. Mikey, tell us about that.
What is this? Well, how did we fuck this up there?
What do you mean?
It's probably a real hard plastic.
He said it was DLC. What model is this? This is the Breitling Avenger. Is this the Avenger?
Well, it is Avenger, I think.
It's not he says not DLC. It's a synthetic composite.
It's Avenger chronograph. Yeah, Avenger chronograph. It's a cool looking watch.
It's a carbon fiber.
Do you like him, Bear?
Do I like him? Yes, I do. I like Breitling.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of black watches. So
Yeah, me too. Me too.
you are not a fan, you two?
No, I am fan. I like
Oh,
the
I
black
don't like
watches.
black watches.
Oh, you
I don't like.
don't?
No, I don't like black watches. Not
Oh,
the. I mean,
The
it's
case.
black
He means the
dial,
case.
sure.
It means the
The
case,
case, though.
Bear.
I don't like black cases. You can put one scratch in there and it's just
but
over.
to go back to Pine Bear and Super Chat, the part that concerns me is that he had to wind up the watch twice during the day. That means that watch needs a service. That's
Yeah,
not good. It's not holding
exactly.
the power.
Needs lube.
No, it doesn't need a lube. It needs just
Yeah,
full
I
service.
just that was a short, kind of easy way of saying it needs a tune-up.
Yeah. So I think he should be. Who's making these noises now?
Not me. Swear to God.
Okay, Super Chat
the
from
rancher,
the
Bear.
smartest Australian.
It's the rancher,
Look what
Bear.
I can do.
It's
Just
the
mute the
rancher,
fucker.
Bear. Bear, he's a noisy fucker, Bear. He's very noisy. That rancher, I got to tell you, dog trainer, can you train the rancher to be quiet?
You know, I don't train ranchers, but ranchers train minotaurs. So
Yeah, they try to train minotaurs. Super Chat from P. Class.
P. Klein, $5. What would you consider a good price for a pre-owned Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 2? The latest model with the B20 movement on the mesh bracelet is $5.5 US. Now, for starters, the Super Ocean Heritage should not be a chronograph.
Agreed.
I would be getting the non-chronograph model. I hate a diver chronograph.
Here's one right
Agreed.
here.
I hate it. I fucking hate it, Bear. I hate it, okay? Ooh, look at that. I don't mind that.
Let me look.
This is Schneider deliciousness right here.
You know the Breitling I love that you owned?
What's that?
Hmm?
The
Wall
Time?
Time.
Yeah, I still have it. It's upstairs. I have.
I love that watch.
Yeah, I like
Also,
that one.
Breitling is cool. Breitling is cool.
I think so.
That
CB's
watch-
just
that
come
watch is
back with
fucking
another comment here, Bear.
bitchin'.
CB says it's $5, CB. It's light and unscratchable material.
Yeah,
I think it's got a metal back, this one. Doesn't it have a metal back, CB? I think they got a metal back, stainless steel back.
Probably does. Yeah.
Hey,
probably does.
baby's got back!
It's a carbon fiber reinforced plastic or ceramic. It's carbon fiber reinforced. That's why it's nearly indestructible. It won't chip off. And if you scratch it, it'll scratch black, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, I don't.
It's black through and through.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
again, I don't really like black watches. So, but this watch is a beautiful watch. It's just, if it came in metal,
Look at this
I'd
one.
probably like it more.
I got to be honest with you, Bear. I kind of, you know what? It's not a bad beater. It's not a bad beater, Bear. It's not a bad beater. Sorry, I got the Goldberg. Goldberg, just show that again, Goldberg. Show that again. No, the other one you had on the phone. You're
Oh,
showing.
well, this one has the B01 movement. This one's nice. All right, sorry.
Can I answer to P. Clan on his question regarding how much should we pay for the Super Ocean Heritage 2 aluminum bezel? You should pay...
Super Ocean Heritage 2 has the ceramic bezel.
A ceramic bezel, sorry. I would say you should not pay more than 3,500 Australian.
I got to tell you, I paid half, but I don't think you can get them. It was a bar.
That is, if it's I'm just giving you limit. Absolutely not a penny over 3,500 Australian.
Patek Philippe, $5.50. Scheitling Colt versus Cartier Ball on Blue. Ball on blue, ball on blue, ball on blue. Cartier is a cut above. Bear, even I got to agree with you, Bear. You know what?
Yeah.
The Cartier Ball on Blue, right?
Is not a man's watch. Cartier
It is a man's watch.
Only if you're Bill Clinton.
Well, they make a big giant one that's big enough for a man's wrist.
Only cunt like Bill Clinton would wear Cartier Ball and Blue. No real man, no normal man would wear.
He's wearing a suit, Bear. He's selling
I
Hoovers.
did
Bear.
not have sexual relations with that timepiece.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry. I do not see normal men.
He's wearing green, Bear.
And I'm
This
not
is a
even
trendy-
talking a gay or
Wearing
straight thing.
green.
What's a
Hey,
normal
stop yelling,
man?
you fuckface, okay? I'm telling you, Ballon Bleu. I'm not talking here gay or no gay or any bullshit like that. It is just design itself is meant for ladies. So
Fuckface.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't
can't
mind it.
compare. So I'm picking
Take
Brightling
the
Cold.
Colt.
Of course. Of course.
And do they make automatic Colts and quartz Colts both?
They're nasty
I don't know.
Colt.
I honestly don't know.
I know the Colt I saw was quartz.
I remember that guy on 60 Day Fiance. What was it? 90 Day Fiance. His name was Colt. Remember, he was a bit weird. He had cats. Remember that guy Colt?
No.
Cats and
60
dogs.
90 Day Fiance or 60 Day. How many days was it for those Fiance, that TV show?
Never watched it, so I don't
Sorry.
know.
Fuck, you know
I
how
know
to
the
bring
show you're talking
down.
about.
Fuck me, Dad, you know how to bring the show down. What the fuck are you talking about?
Super chat.
Thank God.
I understand. I understand.
I understand. It's hard. Life is hard.
Super
I
chat.
program.
Patel Philippe, $5.50. We did that one. Sorry. Super chat. I lost. Hands. NY Strike Back $2. Picked up a Tudor Black Bay Pro pre-owned. Great tour watch.
What is his name? What is the name of this supporter, Archie?
NY Strikes Back.
New York Strikes Back, $2. And what did he say,
Tudor
Archie?
Black Bay Pro there.
And you know what,
Come on,
New York Strike Back, you picked probably
the nicest GMT in the Tudor range.
But that's not TNT. He picked Tudor Black Bay pre-owned.
Black Bay
Okay.
Pro.
That's fine.
Well, you
That's
did
like-
the right thing. You should never buy Tudor new.
Why Tudor is falling through the floor? Can I ask you? It's fucking Rolex made. Why is it got no What the fuck's wrong
It's
with
not,
them?
whoa. It does have resale value. I don't know what you're talking about. You cannot buy them at huge discounts. Minor, if at all.
The fucking dealers, they're not giving any discounts off now, Bear.
Yeah, my AD is not giving discounts on Tudor, and I think that's
Or
fucking
Omega
bullshit.
or Cartier hardly.
Here we go. Patel Philippe, $5.50. Archie, why are the same people who call your 36 mil Patek's girl size now simping the Black Bay 54? You betcha. You betcha. I don't know that. Patel, that is exact because they just
They're jealous, Archie. They're jealous. They're jealous. Jealous.
What size is the Black Bay Pro?
Black Bay Pro
40 is 39, isn't it? 40,
39.
39.
If it
40.
wasn't so damn thick, it'd be a perfect watch.
What is it, like 15?
It's not
Everyone
thick.
says-
It's not
It
thick.
is too.
Everyone
It's
says
Did you
it's
actually
thick.
try it
Barry.
on? Did you try it on?
Yes, yes, I
Everyone
did.
says it's
I
thick.
tried it on
you're
twice.
clueless. I'm
Wearing
sorry. I disagree
sleeves.
with you.
Wearing
Everyone says it's thick.
sleeves. It is
Look,
not.
I disagree with you tremendously.
It does not go under sleeves well.
Common wisdom is it's thick, Bear. Everybody says so. I have a friend in Thailand who bought one, and he sold it 4 weeks later.
I own the one, okay? So I'm telling you, it wears fucking A.
Well,
It's a great
not
watch.
being a fan of the 58. That's why I asked because for me, it might be the Black Bay
Now,
Pro.
the Tudor Black Bay 54 is 37 millimeter.
Too
That's
small.
yeah,
It's a micro
That's too
dot.
small.
It's a lady's
The
watch.
Black Bay Pro is 39. That one's acceptable. I don't like the Black Bay 58.
I haven't tried the BB 54 to be honest with you, so I don't know. I honestly don't know.
They haven't. Most of the
I'm with
dealers
Arch.
haven't
I'd
done
go
it.
with the red bezeled regular Black Bay.
Now, do you think Archie should go ahead and get the new one with the new Black Bay with the maroon bezel on the Jubilee bracelet?
Yeah.
That's a waste of money.
No, the question was, do you think Archie should get one?
No, No.
Maybe on
He's
an
gonna get
oyster.
one, and he's gonna have to sell it, and he's gonna lose money on it, and he's gonna bitch about it. I don't understand why would he want that watch. He has a sub, okay? What's the point of getting an inferior watch diver to a sub when you don't
I
have
can play golf with it, Bear.
You don't play
Yeah.
golf. You don't play golf. Don't bullshit me. When did you fucking play golf?
I want to take it up.
This one's a
You're just
GMT
bored
too,
and you
right?
just want to get a watch, and that watch
Oh.
is cheap, and you think it's good, and it's not really cheap because it costs you a lot of money, and you're gonna put that money in it, and you have no money, and then you're gonna cry about money, and then you're gonna say, "What the fuck is going on? What do I do? What do I do?" Just don't buy the fucking thing.
YouTube, super
Yeah.
chats,
Yeah,
Google ads, views.
yeah, yeah.
Fuckers, life is hard.
Upvote, upvote, upvote.
You really don't need that watch. Did you like it when you owned it? Did you actually wear it a lot? Did you
No, he
enjoy
didn't
it?
have it on. He didn't have it on Jubilee. He only had an oyster. They just came out with it on Jubilee.
Oh,
No, but I
okay.
want it on Oyster, Bear.
So on the
Yeah.
same thing you had.
Yeah, of course. I always buy the same shit I had before, Bear. Of course.
Okay, Archie. Okay, go for it.
Patek Philippe, $5.50. Mark, respond with Chingao or no Chingao for the following. Clive's vacuum cleaner.
Chingao.
Bear's mug
Nicely said.
throwing skills.
No.
Chingao.
No Chingao. No
No
Chingao.
Chingao.
Archie's Explorer 2.
Chingao.
Mike the Snake's bike jacket.
Not even a little Chingao. Sorry, Mikey.
Really? Are you serious? Have you seen it?
Well, you know, let's just say you're not going to be a fashion plate this year. But
this
you know,
year.
There's
Have you
always
seen?
that.
Have you seen that jacket? I painted that with whiteout with my left hand. I'm
Can I
right-handed.
just
I
say,
think that's pretty amazing.
can I just say I wouldn't be sad if you took the chainsaw to it.
No, I meant for that to
What
look
about the other?
messed up.
What about the other super chat though?
Oh
Here
yeah.
we go. We got another super chat here for CB, $5. What do you think about the Grand Seiko SBG Z007? This is a Grand
009.
Seiko.
GBC
Seiko.
SBGC.
SBGC 007, isn't it?
009.
009?
Yeah.
009.
SBGC 009?
Sierra
Yes.
Golf Galvo
Yeah, Z.
Zulu.
Z.
C SBG. There's no C. What's the C for? It's Z.
Yeah, no.
Z, not a C.
Sounded
It's
like
a
you were saying C.
Z.
Sierra
Z,
Bravo
Z,
Golf
Z,
Zulu.
Z, Z 009. Holy fuck, Bear. This is bark.
009.
Hey, I got to tell you, got to kick Rancher out. Rancher's not allowed to talk about this watch because he's addicted to bark finishing. Ow, 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 barking. Dog trainer, what do you think of the bark? The baby's got bite, Bear.
Well, I like it on the dial, but I'm not a big fan of
On
it
the bezel, fuckers.
on the lugs. You know,
On
I'm
the
not-
bezel, Bear. It's on the bezel, Bear.
I hear you, Archie. I hear
What
you.
the fuck were they thinking? Viking. What do you think, Bear? It's and
Little
Clive
over-
is
Oh my God.
addicted to.
You know what?
Clive
You know what
is
reminds me of?
addicted.
It reminds me of Rolex 70s bark finish. I'm not a fan on the bezel.
Clive is.
Well, you know.
Well, I haven't heard from Cliver. You keep yelling, Cliver is Cliver, but I haven't actually heard what he says about it.
I like
It
it.
looks
I
like-
like the dial. I like the rest of it. No.
Yeah, that's
I agree.
me.
I love the dial. I
Yeah.
don't like anything else.
Almost Clyde.
It looks like before
wait,
they
wait, wait,
assembled
wait,
it, they just
wait,
ran
hold it,
it
sorry.
upside
Whoa,
down
whoa,
on the
whoa,
asphalt
whoa,
back
whoa.
and forth a few times.
Well, at least he halfway was.
Oh, fuck me.
That's a lot of woes.
That's a lot of woes.
Love an ArchieLuxury channel.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Lawrence says, "Whoa."
that's a no on the bark.
So what's
That
the
was cool.
verdict, Pontiff? What's the verdict?
Eh.
I got to tell you, Bear, seriously, it's interesting. You know what? I'd buy it just.
Midget porn is interesting, but you're not going to take part in it.
You know what it reminds me of? You know those hipsters, those rednecks, when they take the watches and they do engraving on the watch.
Speaking of rednecks, we've just got Ross Rachel's joined the stream.
I'm talking about rednecks, yeah. They do this engraving on a case and a bracelet and everything, and they destroy the watch. That's what it reminds me.
Bastardize a Rolex.
Yeah. Oh, what a crime! What a crime! Against beautiful
customized up Rolex Daytona. Look what we did to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I hate that. I hate that so much.
Yeah, me too.
My friend knows a guy that does that engraving, and
is he a redneck?
Granted, it's amazing engraving work, but wrong platform.
Bear, you're talking about a friend of Mike's. I think the question is sort of like,
No, it's a friend of a friend.
Like I said,
friend of a friend.
Is he a redneck? Come on, man. I think we know the answer to that one already.
I'm a redneck. Shit, I grew out in the country.
Are you
I'm as
really?
redneck as it
Seriously?
gets.
Show us your biker's jacket again. I'm shocked that you would say that.
Oh, shit.
I mean, the man started a chainsaw in his bedroom for a super chat. I love you, Mike, but
Oh, that was classic. That's a legendary move. Legendary move.
The funny thing is, Mike is this redneck on the one hand, and on the other hand, he knows a lot about metallurgy, and he's an artist, and a beautiful artist, like a really good one.
Yeah, there is a bit of depth in Mike. There is definitely he's not one dimensional. That's for sure.
Mike is a multifaceted individual.
Agreed.
Thank you. I like to think of myself as such. Yes.
I like to think.
After in 2000, after I pulled my head out of my ass. And
what I find interesting tonight, people are Mikey. Tonight, people are actually very generous with super chats, but they're not very generous with upvotes. I am confused.
I know. I asked them nicely.
I know you did. It's like weird.
Pull up Pop it.
Do I need to fucking drag out one of my little meats?
I think little meat is necessary. We need to go full stream and little meat.
Upvote, motherfuckers.
Pop it.
That's the fastest sloth in the world, by the way.
We got a super chat. Look at this, Bear. We got a super chat from my good friend here, CB, $5. It is platinum, limited, and all gone, so no worries. But I saw it in Geneva, and it looks pretty stunning in person. Yeah, I got to say, Bear, I kind of think it could be crazy enough to warrant it.
Platinum.
Maybe, I don't know. What do I know about platinum and bark?
It's a whole new level, platinum.
Platinum and bark, huh?
You know who has a platinum Grand Seiko, but it's actually beautiful. I don't like this one, but Higgins has a really beautiful platinum.
Yes, he did. That was so expensive, Bear. You know that, don't you?
And that moment is gorgeous. So you know what? I mean, I'm not gonna shoot it down until I actually have a chance to see it. But that's not the area that I would ever consider. For me, Grand Seiko is still only an if. Supercharged, boss, supercharged.
No worries. They're just putting a link to the merch, guys. Check out the merch. Overpriced, underpriced. Is it garbage? Check it out.
Super.
And super chat. We got Speedy Alex, $8. What does the panel think of the Christian Ward 12? They missed an opportunity by not offering the watch on a NATO.
I brought up that watch yesterday on the live stream. I personally love it. I think
I hate it. You know that?
I like it too.
I think
I like it.
Buy one. You were buying one yesterday. Did you buy one?
I'm still debating.
What a great
you said you were going to buy one yesterday.
Relax. I might. I'm going to say this. I think it's a better watch than Tissot PRX. It's a better quality. People's main complaint is that resembles Patek. I think that's a joke. I think that's so irrelevant. I think it's a nice watch. It has in-house. Well, it's not in-house movement. What am I talking? It has a nicely decorated Solida movement. I think it's a good quality steel. It has a nice dial. It has a nice design. I like integrated bracelet watches.
It's got a
So
nice price.
it's a good value. And I think it's a good choice. I think it's a good choice for someone who does not have a luxury of spending 14, 15, 20, 30, 40, $50,000, yet likes the decent quality watch made in Switzerland that is of the integrated bracelet look.
Yeah, it's kind of like a level above Seiko Cocktail Time, you know, and I like this watch. I like it a
So
lot,
do I. So do I.
It's 2 levels above those
especially for the money, you know, because it doesn't hurt. Like this is one that won't hurt.
It doesn't hurt a lot. You're right. You're right. It's a fair price. And
Yeah.
How much is it?
$1,500.
Oy.
no. You're talking in Canadian, Mikey. When did you become Canadian? They cost about I think it's around 1,000 or under US.
Oh, okay. Wow, even better. It's got the gradient
Amazing
dial.
stuff there.
Pardon me,
This is a
sir?
brand I really don't want to like.
It's
well,
amazing stuff because this is not a
The
expensive
biggest downfall,
one.
Mikey, the reason why I'm hesitating to buy is the brand. But
The
watch
brand.
is quite
Award.
cool.
It's poison. It's poison, Bear. Nobody wants that brand.
Tell me,
Sucks.
what's the difference between fume and gradient?
By the way, Anthony, I would buy this over PRX. Actually, I'm not a big fan of
Oh,
PRX.
Bear. Why do you say that?
the
Very
PRX.
cheaply, but it feels very cheap on the wrist. I had a PRX, okay? I tried it out. I don't like the bracelet. It's very cheap. The watch is the steel. The steel is cheap on it. It feels flimsy. But the price is okay. So okay, fair. I don't know. I still think this is superior watch to PRX.
You know, the problem is when you wear a Rolex with any regularity, it fucks you for every other brand because
Yeah, man, that's so true.
because
So
you can
true,
feel the
so
quality,
true.
and then you buy a $2,000 watch which has $4,000 worth of quality in it, but it's not a $20,000 watch, and you feel the difference.
I
That
like
is true. The
comment.
modern Rolex spoils you, and then even if you wear vintage Rolex, you feel like it's a piece of shit.
Oh, I sold all of my vintage Rolex. It was all garbage compared to the new stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yep.
you pop those bracelets, old stamp bracelets open, and on the
garbage. I
it's
can't
just
believe
like,
they
oh
got
my
away-
god, you know, like
I like
how,
the comment.
how
that
could
love
this be
clocks.
this much money? Yeah, the modern.
The
bracelets.
NMK2 says something funny. You buy GS and you feel the quality over Rolex. I owned 4 Grand
Super.
Seikos, and neither one came close to the quality of the modern Rolex. Not even close. So I don't know what
Four,
people are
Bear.
talking about. I don't know what people are talking about. CB, Super Chat.
CB, $5. What about the Moser Streamliner Center Second Smoke Salmon?
Gorgeous
Ooh.
watch. Gorgeous watch.
I hate Moser. That's a fucking. You know how
You
bad.
know, I remember
it'll
when
fuck
you were
over. You
saying
want to
that
trade
you-
that in? Do you know how bad you will
your
be
speech.
fucked over?
I remember your tirade when you were visiting a friend and you were talking how much you hate Espijon. You hate it. You never fucking seen it. You never touched it. You never experienced it. You hate it. Hey, why do you hate it? What do you hate about it?
Well, he feels the same way about work and is the exact same relationship.
Never tried it. Never did it. Okay, understood. That's a gorgeous watch. That is fucking cool as fuck.
You know what?
Wow.
You hear that laugh that
Wow.
Archie's doing right now to Clyde?
Huh.
He's trying to restrain himself. Clyde, you're like half a second from getting thrown the fuck off this stream, and then I get to make a whole new video and get 50,000 views. Come on, needle him a little more, Clyde. You're starting to get.
I'm trying. I really am trying.
I got to tell you, Bear. You know what's wrong with this Moser?
Tell me, please, Archie.
Nobody fucking wants it on the secondary market. It is
You
toxic
can't fucking
sludge.
find them. You can't fucking find them on the secondary market, you fuckface.
Well, you know, I know a dealer in
I might
Sydney,
just
right?
stay on.
Yeah, it's a love fest right now. Fuck face.
I got a spare. It's poison.
Super chat from MX5NC. Archie, tell us about MX5NC.
This is my favorite model, by the way. And
Would you rather have this
It's
or your
choosing
Beamer?
what flavored
Would
chiclet
you
you like.
rather have this or your Beamer?
you know what, Bear? I'd like to get out of the Beamer because the payments are fucking expensive. Everything's dear, but these are a good, honest little sports car, like a go-kart. And you know how many times the kids come with me in the Beamer anyhow, Bear?
When's your lease up?
It's a 5-year term.
4 years.
Oh boy,
Yep.
that was a mistake. Now here,
How many
No, it
years should you
wasn't.
get a lease for? How many years should you get a lease for?
I wouldn't lease for more than 2 years, maybe 3 at the absolute most.
You didn't finish why you don't
MX
like this watch. You did
MX
not finish your
okay.
tirade against Moser.
He doesn't know why.
The problem with Moser is you should buy a lot. This is for people who don't need to resell because you're never getting your money back.
This sells over retail.
MX5, that's what you believe, Bear. It's not really true, but has you got proof of
Okay,
this? I really doubt this. I got to tell you this, MX5 NC $3, PRX lettering on the dial ruins that watch.
Yeah, that font is kind of cheap looking. That is true.
Yeah, it's just the watch is cheap, man. The watch is cheap. Let's not fucking bullshit each other.
CB, $5. Pull up the one I sent you. I said smoked salmon. Smoked.
Yeah, he didn't fucking get that. He didn't get that. He did not get that. Fuck face.
Oh, this is the smoked salmon.
That is a lot of
Smoked salmon.
That's a different case.
Ah, I like it, Bear.
Uh-huh.
Oh God, no, I hate it.
Sort of looks like a.
I like it. How much are these?
They're not cheap, Archie.
Nope.
It's
No,
not
sir.
green. 120 meters sports, not shitter.
Clyde, do you still have the Moser?
I'm putting it on.
What's it made from? Is this titanium or steel, Bear?
I don't know for this one. I'm sorry. I don't know. This is not my favorite streamliner.
It's a Halloween watch. Orange and black.
I don't know what to say.
Well, I just don't know what to say either.
How about Clyde? Clyde always knows what to say.
In this case, no.
I think it's a beautiful watch.
He's taking the fifth.
Blow it up a little bit. I like this bracelet a lot. I think I like it.
isn't bracelet so unique, so cool?
Yeah.
I didn't like
Yeah.
the integrated bracelet.
I got to be honest with you. It's pretty damn nasty stuff there. This is a watch that I actually, if I was to get a Moser, and I hate Moser, this
God,
could be the one, Bear.
You know what I hate? I hate the
Except for
fact
this
that when Archie
This
does
watch will be available only for 1 year. The price is 20,000 Swiss francs.
Oh, francs. Okay.
yeah,
Different.
but that's the same as the dollar almost. So it's about a $19,000.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Very
When
expensive.
I
Mike,
was
no,
in
we're not
France,
talking hot
franc-
dogs.
Well, no, when I was in France, like when I was 15, the franc
Yes,
was
that was France. This is Swiss.
And
France
it is
now
not,
a euro.
it's not
Swiss
titanium,
francs.
guys.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
a steel. This is steel.
That's a lot of money, man.
That's a lot of money.
But Moser
That's
runs.
a lot
Holy
of
shit,
spaghetti.
Mark, you gotta see the movement on this fucking
Yeah,
thing.
Moser is.
Holy shit. Can you go to the fucking Moser website?
Moser is
My
horology.
God, this movement is gorgeous. What a
Yeah.
fucking watch.
Does the bear get wood in the forest?
That is beautiful. Beautiful. CB, this
Only-
is definitely
Only when he's
watch.
around a hot-looking beaver.
This is definitely watch for you.
I'm trying to improve things for Ross Rachel. See, I don't want him to be known as the village idiot. I want him to be respected on this
He's
stream.
not that.
That's why I kicked the curly. Not curly, the narc. That's why I didn't want narc to make fun of that clip again and again and again. You know what I mean, Bear?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest with you. I'm serious. I have no idea. I'm looking at this watch.
I love this movement, Bear. The movement is so beautiful, isn't it?
It is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Like Moser always has the most impressive dials.
Yeah, they do. They do great work on dials for sure.
To me, I mean, when I see their lineup,
I had a Moser Pioneer Cosmic Green. I'm going to be honest with you.
Let me show you one to you. Can I show you a Moser? I'm going to tell you a story about Moser.
Because I find the rest of them a little bit kind of like a. They remind me on Movado watches. I don't know why, but the streamliners are really cool.
Here's one for sale in Australia. Luxury watches. It's a Pioneer center seconds. The blue.
Yeah, Pioneers are shit. Find a streamliner. Never mind. Pioneers are shit.
Okay.
That's their bottom line. That's everybody fucking. That's a shit. Pioneer is a garbage.
Nice movement still. Look.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
I had it.
Like
Actually. I had it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
You had one of these? Yeah, you had
I had a Cosmic Green. I didn't have on that Fufu strap, but I had it on a rubber strap.
Fufu blue.
Yeah, I had it on a black rubber strap.
CB has sent me another photo. Oh, okay. Oh, is that Geneva Seal? Are these Moses Geneva Seal, Bear, or?
I am not sure. I'm really not sure.
Okay, I'll show you the one. This is a good photo that CB just sent me.
Okay.
How's the loom?
What do you think of that, Bear?
That's what I was referring to. That's from the website, fuckface. That's what I was telling you.
That is sharp.
CB, Moser now took over Agenau, the Rachel buddies. Agenau, that's the one Clive. That's one Clive's involved with, aren't you, Clive?
Yep.
They took over, Bear.
That case, it's sort of like a cushion case, but it's not a full cushion.
Yeah.
I feel like the case is a little bit odd there. The movement's beautiful. It's held down.
You see that movie Starships? Don't you think that was a little odd that the mannequins came to life? Starships.
But it is 12.
That's kind of odd as well, isn't it, Mark?
What the fuck is that about now?
You know that movie Starships?
No idea. I don't know what made you think about it.
No.
Starships. You know that
I'm a
movie
sci-fi fan
Starships
too.
with Catherine Cadell.
Your mind works in mysterious ways, Archibald. Your mind works in mysterious ways.
This looks like they were making a turtle case and they stopped short.
Yeah,
at least part of it's working.
But look, it's got 120 meters of water resistance. The movement is beautiful. The dial is really spectacular.
You would love this watch, Marky. I'm telling you.
Maybe
not specifically this one. They have some other streamliners. Check it out. They're quite cool.
Answer me a question honestly. Would you spend $20,000 on this, Bear? Because I know you would not.
This one, yes.
Would not. Bear would not do that.
Yes.
He thinks he would.
Yes.
He thinks he would, but when it comes time to write that check, I swear to God, you're not gonna do it.
Because I would on this one. I'm telling you, man, this is investment. This watch is gonna go over retail 100%.
Yep.
100%. Marky, this is
all right. If I get a
limited production, very limited production.
1 year, right?
Only 1 year. They don't make a lot of them. This is not high production like fucking Rolex and Omega and so on. This is they don't put a lot of watches out, man. 1 year, I estimate they're going to be about 30, 40 of those. That's it. If. So, but it's not my favorite streamliner. There's other streamliners I really like.
My
Go
God,
to the
Bear.
website, please, Archie. Go to the website. They're gonna give you high definition video, the details. You're gonna see how gorgeous that looks. Just go to the Age Moser and see the actual website, please,
Yes.
and you'll see what I'm talking about.
I don't know if that's such a good idea when you think about it.
Yeah,
What?
I'll be right back.
Because I think if
And by
anyone,
the way, it is, to answer your question, I just see that it is a Geneva Seal movement.
Ah, I thought so.
Look at click on Streamliner, click on Streamliners, click, and you want to have a video now.
see if
Look at
anyone,
that fucking thing. Well, it will help if you actually have a good cable or whatever, good internet.
I don't mind the grey one. What do you think? Oh, it's got the, what the fuck is this, Bear? It's got the crown. Look at the crown positioning. What do you think, Bear? Do you love it or not?
My favorite line from the Moser.
These remind me of the IWC Porsche design. Remember IWC Porsche design watches?
Okay, I see resemblance. It's just a way superior watch to that.
Super chat.
Super chat. CB, $5. A man should not live on brands that makes 1.2 million watches alone. I think he's having a dig at Rolex, Bear.
super
Yeah,
chat,
yeah, he is. I get that.
super chat.
What am I supposed to do with this picture? Who the hell uses HEIC format? Clive?
Oh, okay. That's funny. When I sent it to Bear, it didn't use that.
It's like a bit
Here we
of a-
go. Super chat. We got Patek Philippe, $5.50. Moses Streamlined Salmon versus Chapek Antarctic Frozen Star.
For me, it's a Moser, 100% over Chapek. Streamliner over Chapek and Antarctic Frozen Star.
And the Frozen Star butt there. That's a pretty good model butt, don't you?
Oh,
You know
yeah, I
that.
like it. Don't misunderstand me. I like it a lot, but
The Frozen
I just
Star,
like
Bear.
it
You
to be more
sure?
unique.
On a bracelet? Look at it on a bracelet, Bear.
yeah.
And look at the bridges, Bear. It's got individual. Look at the bridges, Bear.
Bridges,
Yeah.
look at bridges.
Yeah, nice. I'm not questioning that. Very nice. It's a beautiful movement. They're both. They are both great watches. They're both beautiful watches. I wouldn't mind having either one, but if I have to choose, I would choose this Moser over that Chapek. Just because it appeals to me more aesthetically.
I don't know what
What?
to say, Bear.
Canbag, you're not
It is
getting
beautifully done, but you know what?
Oh, wow. I know the Canbag ordered them. Canbag ordered the Chapek, and he got a deposit, but he got it returned. So I guess he's not getting it. Wow. Too bad. That's a cool watch, man. That's a cool watch.
Yep.
They're both great, man. They're both great watches. Honestly, I would not complain about either one.
Anthony Napoli throws a question. Bear, if you plan on having a watch box of 8 pieces worth $250,000, where does the Moser fit in that collection? Good question, Bear.
Is it? Is it a good question?
I don't think it fits in the. I think it's something to admire from a distance, Bear. It's like it's a bit like a transgender woman. You can admire her, but
what? Jesus Christ.
No offense there. This is purely for.
Why would it offend me? It doesn't offend me. I don't give a fuck.
Yes. But you know what I'm saying. Here we go. Patek Philippe, $5.50. Gromfeld 1941, Gromaf versus Lange 1815
Chronograph.
chronograph. Holy shit.
Chronograph.
You know what I'm saying, Bear?
I know what you're
Two
saying.
A's, like in Graf Zeppelin.
I'm definitely picking chronograph.
Chronograph.
That's a fucking cool piece, man.
You're
Oh
picking
man,
the-
look at that bracelet! Wow.
I think
Clive
I'd rather go
Garrett.
1815. 1815 is a legend, Bear. That's one of my dream watches.
Lange doesn't do shit for me. I don't like Lange. It doesn't. The aesthetics of the Lange doesn't appeal to me.
Is that because you don't like Higgins anymore?
No, I like Higgins. I don't like. I don't care about that. I just don't like the aesthetics of the what's it called, Lange. It just doesn't appeal to me. That's all. Nothing to do with Higgy. Higgy loves Rolex too. Don't worry. He loves different watches. He's not only Lange. He likes different watches.
So in other
Lange
words,
makes some epic stuff, but so does Vacheron.
Et Constantin.
well, Sean,
They- Vacheron Constantin.
Patek Philippe.
Brunfield is really interesting watch to me. The brand is interesting to me, and
Yep.
their aesthetics really speak to me. I know they're not necessarily popular, let's say like F. Pigeon and so on, but my God, their movements, their design, the uniqueness. I mean, again, if you actually open the website, and you look a little bit through that, and you see the movement, and you see the story, it is something else, man. It is truly remarkable. Truly remarkable. And I'm not saying that Lange is not. Lange is an amazing brand, but I think this is a little bit ahead, if you ask me. Horologically ahead.
And it probably is similar in price, comparable in price.
See, I don't know that. That part, I honestly don't know. Because I don't bother with prices on the watches that I know I will never own.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I don't like dreaming about shit
Yeah.
I'll never be able to fucking ever touch. That's why you don't see
I'm a bit
Ferrari
like that with
posters all over my
cars,
room.
Ferrari or Lamborghinis, Bear. I'll never be able to afford this shit.
And there, Jimmy. Jimmy says that Higgy actually loves Patek, and he says that's the best watch brand. So, as I said, if he's German, that doesn't mean he's a fucking Lange obsessed. That's not the way it works.
huh?
I got to tell you, Bear, seriously, these Grunfelds, right?
Yeah.
In my market that I'm in, these are fucking expensive. It's just impossible, Bear. Impossible. So you guys are all New York City slickers. See, New York City. You can sell this shit. You know, in my country, it's hard, Bear. People never heard of this stuff.
Definitely New York City slicker. And you have a super chat from CB relevant to this.
$5. Grunfeld are as hard or harder than F. Pigeon. The chrono in the pick is about $180,000.
Oh, hell
There
no.
you go, guys. There you go.
I'm sure it's platinum, but still, hell no. You could have 2 Platonas for that.
Oh, I love how you think.
180 grand on a watch is when you're pissing money, man. That's when.
This is when you're CB. You buy a watch like this when you're CB. Let's be honest.
Sure. When you're a made man, then you can go buy shit like this.
Tony's the former war president.
What type of escort could you get with that money?
With that kind of money, any escort you wanted.
She would be alive, Ross. Doesn't have to be made of plastic.
Yeah, live one costs you.
He could get a complete one, Bear. He could get a complete one, not just the sections.
There's websites out there. They're just waiting for you at the other end of a phone call, man. At a motel near you. $100 get you everything you want, man.
Mikey, get out your phone and give him the phone number.
Yeah.
I'd have to go to the website, but they just post their personal phone numbers. The way it works is like all the motels and hotels in most cities are basically held together by the trade. Okay, all those people on business trips and shit, they're there, but they account for maybe 5-10% of who's actually filling the rooms. Who's really filling the rooms are ladies of the night, and what they do is they advertise on one or two of the local websites, and they post a picture of themselves and a phone number, and you call that number.
His podiatrist and his girlfriend in the same newspaper.
I'd actually, if I went up to one of those and it turned out to be my girlfriend, that might be at least my last girlfriend. I'd just be like, why aren't you so freaky with me in bed? You bitch. But yeah, $100 gets you whatever you want.
Yeah. You should know a lot about the hookers.
Oh, I ran a porno shop, and
He ran a.
well, you pay them to leave. You're not paying them to have them stick around.
Yeah.
So everybody's on the same page.
No, Archie, what in
Jonathan
the
Quayle
end?
Higgins the third, Bear. Look who we got a special guest on today.
Who is it? Let me see. Who is it?
Jonathan Quayle Higgins the third.
Oh, Higgy is here. Higgy is here.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Higgy.
Good morning.
I thought that I'm joining you with a night shift, if you don't mind, and have some watch talks with you guys.
Of course.
No worries.
How's everyone doing?
Hey,
Not bad. Thank you for asking.
So I really like or enjoy the watch talk. I couldn't sleep, so I was listening. So, yeah, please.
No worries. So what do you think of these Grönfeld? Do you love them?
Oh, Grönefeld. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Grönefeld. That's it. That's right.
Yeah. Which one did you talk about? The chronograph? The chronograph?
Chronograph. Yeah.
Oh, that is beautiful, but very, very expensive. But I love what the Grönefeld brothers are doing. Just imagine some folks from the Netherlands are doing high-end watchmaking. Isn't that great?
Yes.
I didn't know it's from Netherlands.
You didn't know that?
No. Honestly,
Okay,
I thought it's a German brand. I was honestly sure it's a German brand, but now thanks for letting me know.
No, they're from the Netherlands. They were working for Renault Papi, so they certainly know their stuff. And that chronograph virtually solves a problem that really didn't exist. Can someone pull up the reset process of this particular watch? Have you seen that?
Archibald?
Yeah. Trying to find it, Bear.
Oh, Mark Goldberg is falling asleep.
Yeah, we stopped talking about Breitling and Rolex. He gets bored.
No. I was indicating that you had to wake up Archie to get him to pull up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to find it. How does the reset process work there? I don't understand. Tell me what's unique.
So usually the reset process works. You have a heart-shaped cam and a little steel hammer.
Go to the videos, Archie, not to the images. Go to the videos.
Yeah, I'm going to find their website. These guys have a website.
Go right down Grönefeld reset.
Let me do it. 1 second. So, I'm very bad with multitasking, particularly at 3 o'clock in the night. Okay.
I think I got it.
So I'm pulling it up in the background.
There you go.
Okay. Fuck.
Beautiful. Blue hands.
Oh,
Beautiful movement. Love the caramel strap.
It's difficult to see because it's only half. Archie, I have a video in the background. Can you pull that up, please? I have a YouTube video.
Sure.
Okay, so yeah, you could see the reset process already. So what you do when you reset it, it turns that little spinny thing in the middle, and the reset process is very soft and quite slow. So that is the first time that somebody did that. They're saying it's better for the mechanism, but virtually nobody complained about that before. They've just done it because it's cool.
We got a super chat for Higgins there. Patek Philippe, $7. Higgins, does Goldberg, we're talking Mark Goldberg, the dog trainer, look more like Lazenby, Brosman, Odd Job, Jaws, or Tattoo?
Wait, the plane. Gotta shoot off, boys. The plane.
You know, Tanzil is such a nasty fiker. For the first time with my heroes, which are Archie, Bear, and Mark Goldberg, and the Rancher, of course, and Mike the Snake. Don't forget him, and also Rachel Brady. And now I have to decide, or I have to name call now Mark Goldberg. That is not really nice.
To stick with Brosnan, he would like that.
Yeah, I think I will stick with Brosnan. It's not the truth. But I'm going to be kind to Mark Goldberg, so I would say Brosnan, because in my opinion, Brosnan is an incredible, handsome guy. I've been fortunate. I've been an extra in a James Bond movie, so I spent two days hanging around with him, and he's such an attractive man. It's really incredible.
But believe it or not, our Mark looked just like him back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he showed a picture
Mark,
of him.
do you have a younger picture where you look like
Yeah,
Brosnan?
he showed us a younger picture of himself. He looks very much like Pierce Brosnan. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Pierce, he's very dedicated to his wife, who is
You just upset by the way, Higa, you just upset
yes,
the cunt
he was, Mike.
You upset the cunt bag never calling.
Cunt bag never calling.
Yeah, he says heroes. Fuck you, Higgy. Fuck you, Higgy.
Look, I have to be nice. I can't always be the nasty German.
I got to say, it's great to have you on this show, Higgins. It's really good. The other side loves us to have you on here. They love you as well.
I can't always do that. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning.
I know. Your wife's asleep?
Oh, of course. She's gonna kill me if she finds out.
No, that's okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna be in trouble.
Is there independent brand, Archibald, that you actually appreciate, that you like, and that you would love to own in the ideal world? Is there independent brand, Archie, that speaks to you?
No.
No, eh? Why, Archie? Why? What is the problem?
I'm not wealthy enough to play at this end of the game.
No, but I said in a world where you would be. Like, let's say you are. Which one would speak to you? F. Pigeon? Which one? Which one?
You know what, Ben? Okay, I know my limit, okay? I like fast food. I'm not into fine dining, Bear.
You actually don't like fast food. You say that, but you don't. You always eat some nice Vietnamese food, or you go to nice ethnic Italian restaurant. You love nice Indian food. So you try to portray yourself like some kind of bogan kick, whatever, but you're not. You actually have a refined taste. But okay, let's
super chat from
the boss. You're right.
This is also money's not an issue question too. So
Higgy, Patek Philippe, $7. Higgy, if you missed Archie asking if Moser had Geneva seal,
did you really ask that, Archie?
Archie saying Cartier is better than Breitling.
Okay, so with Cartier, I think that it's a fair point, because Cartier has a collection privé, which is really good watchmaking in parts, and very interesting, which Breitling doesn't. but H. Moser has some Geneva seal movements. Yes. So, but coming back to the discussion about the independent watchmaking, I can appreciate and respect that, because I'm in love with watches for a very long time, and my love for independence probably started 3, 4, 5 years ago. So it's all part of the journey that Archie is talking about, and it's you. One day you will discover it. You decide if you want to go that route or not. But I understand when people are scared, particularly for value retention. But I can tell you that talking to many independents, this is not the case anymore. The independents are super high in demand at the moment. It is not you buy an independent, nobody will want it if you need to part with it.
I think it depends where you are. In my country, it's not the case, Higgy. Let me show you something. Tell me if you think this is good value or shit value. I'm going to bring it up now for you. And this was actually one of the dealers that's in Australia. Tell me if you think this is 16,000 Aussie dollars. And he basically, this is a Moser. What do you think?
Yeah,
Okay,
that is a gold pioneer. Yeah.
9 AUD to USD. That's 11,000 US dollars. Is that cheap for a Moser? Yes or no?
It is super cheap. If you look at the movement, it's an incredible movement and very pretty. And if I see that correctly, that is a gold case, isn't it?
Yes.
And it's 16,900 Aussie dollars, or is that US dollar?
It's Aussie.
So we're talking about 11.5 or
11, just 11 and a half US.
That's incredible value.
And it's because people don't appreciate them in my country. See,
there's a question from Cosmic for Higgy.
Cosmic. Oh, he's gone back to that image. Bear, look at this. We got the image back. I like this girl.
Thank you, Cosmic. Thank you.
Cosmic, this was actually one of my favorites, okay? I liked it. I mean, it may not have been the freshest, the youngest, the best looking, but this was the sexiest. You know what I'm saying, Bear?
I know exactly what you're saying, Archie.
I think Ross Rachel Brady is also very excited seeing that.
Yeah.
Cosmic, can you comment on CB question on MAS new release SBGZ009?
I don't know what CB's question was about this particular one.
He was asking about this platinum Grand Seiko. Archie, bring it up. Our opinion, and we didn't really like it. But I mean, we're not Grand Seiko fans on this panel, really.
This is the one that has the bark finish. The bark.
Yeah.
The bark.
This is a kind of Marmite watch because, to be honest, I don't like those hand engraved cases. Though I appreciate the craftsmanship that goes into making those cases. I have a very similar watch without the engraving, and I'm totally happy with it.
What did I tell you, Archie? Exactly that.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
What do you think? It's got that bark finish. Some people like Clive.
It's a beautiful dial, no question about it. The
problem is, Higgy, how do you fix up bark finish? If it gets scratched or something, you're fucked, aren't you?
Well, but Archie, in the first place, you can't see scratches in this kind of engraved case because it is so irregular. It's not the normal Zaratsu polishing. So
Isn't
I wouldn't
platinum really hard too? Like harder to scratch than steel?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
And I got another Super Chat CB, $5. Anyone familiar with Derek Pratt, now brought back by the watchmaker Soprana? No. What's a Derek Pratt? Bear, have you heard of that brand? I never fucking heard of this.
I heard of Derek Pratt, but I have to look it up.
No, I have no idea. And if Higgins knows, then there is theoretically no chance that any of us would know.
Yeah. It's too bad. You know that, just like we said, there are so many independent watchmakers, and Derek Pratt is quite well known. I don't know how his watches look now, but
Oh,
the
it's on
name
the
rings
screen.
a
It's
bell.
on the screen. It's on the screen.
Okay. Yeah, I think he follows a little bit the watchmaking that.
Oh,
that
look at
is-
this. You know who's talking about it? That lunatic
Yeah.
with the beret. Bear.
A lunatic with the
enthusiast.
brain.
Yeah, Sanders. You know Sanders, Bill
Yeah.
Not a
Sanders.
lunatic, Archie, come on.
I'm having a joke with you, Bear.
Yeah, but you know what? That didn't sound nice. He's not a lunatic.
You know, when we're discussing independence,
I'm trying to
you
get
know,
the rancher activated. I'm trying to get the rancher, instead of making stupid noises, he could pipe in and say something.
Okay, okay.
I think with these independents, when you're playing in that field, you know, which is out of our range financially, of course, but if you are playing in that field and you've got that much money to just, you know, fling around, there's probably 5 or 6 different independents that I would want, because independents are so low output. You know, they're all like
Roger
They're very
Smith.
they all have
interesting.
an
They're very
extra degree of
interesting. Super chat from
specialness.
Patek Philippe. Sorry, Mike.
Patek Philippe, $7. Panels take on Chaikin and Louis Erard
Louis
collab
Erard.
watch.
Louis Erard.
So before going to Patek Philippe and his question, by the way, I really love that watch. And Derek Pratt, from what I see here on those pictures, and I've pulled it up parallel, it is very similar to Roger A. Smith, who is really a fantastic watchmaker, one of the best living watchmakers out there. I've just recently watched some videos from him, and what he does is really applaudable and respect to.
Yeah, like I said, there's 5 or 6 that you have to take into consideration. I mean, you can just choose one, but when you enter that playing field, you know, now you're in a whole new.
We got it, Mikey. We got it. No
Yeah.
worries. Let's go to Patek
Okay.
Philippe super chat.
Cosmic.
All right.
Here we go. You know, this is like that TV show. You know that one. Yabba dabba goo, yabba dabba.
We have a question from Patel.
Yeah.
for
So
guys.
to reply to Patel's question, so this is the Constantine Chaikin collaboration with Louis Erard. Louis Erard or Louis Erard, I'm anglifying that, is doing very special. They have an artisan line where they are doing very special dials, guilloche and enamel, and they introduced one with the woodwork, and now they have that collaboration with Constantine Chaikin, who put his special design on a Louis Erard watch. So what is not to love about that? This is not about high-end movement finishing, because it's a standard Celita movement. This is all about the design language, and I really like that those are approachable. Keep in mind, Chaikin is a lot of money, and those are around $4,000 each. And Louis Erard also is offering a set of both of them for $8,000. And I really like it. It's beautiful.
So down near Earth,
Yes.
price wise.
Yes.
Cosmic. Here we go. $2 Bear. They all get along. Laugh out loud.
Very nice. Louis Erard is if I remember correctly, basically does this very unique dials. That's what how I heard of him, and it became interesting now because of this collaboration, especially. So you're telling me that this is not horologically exceptional watch? This is just Celita.
This is Celita, but still, I find it very interesting because they bring the design language and the world of independent watchmaking down to a more popular price level, and I think that's a great thing, because people go around and call the independents being elitist and out of touch and so on. All the arguments, or many arguments, have been said here before, and now they bring this kind of art back to the normal people, and it's a limited edition. So you certainly wouldn't lose a lot of money if you bought one of those.
Here's
Are they limited edition, or they're available like in?
No, it's a limited edition. They're all limited edition. Those artisan watches that Louis Erard makes are limited.
So it's going to sell big money on the secondary market.
Well, I wouldn't speculate. You know, that is always a difficult question or discussion to have, because I would say buy it because you really like the design language and what the watch represents. But I wouldn't be worried too much about value retention, particularly on this item, because Konstantin Chaikin is very popular, a big heavy hitter. And if he does this kind of popular thing, it will certainly retain some value.
The watch that got my attention from Louis Erard that I've seen, and I think it's very unique dial, is the Marketeer, the one that has like a three-dimensional cubes on the dial. I really, really love that piece. I like it better than this regulator Konstantin Chaikin collaboration. And I also love the Glacier. The Glacier dial is gorgeous from this brand. So interesting. That's I'm glad to see they're actually thinking about stuff like that, and they are trying to make it more reasonably priced, because it's been fear and actually pushes people away to even think about these kind of brands because of unreasonable prices for the regular person.
Yeah,
agreed.
Here we go, Bear. We got a Derek. This is from CB. It just came in. This is one I think he's looked at. Look at that. That's what a Derek Pratt looks like. He
beautiful watch.
This is not the Arab. This is the Arabian. Is that the Arabian font?
Arabian, Arabian numerals.
Like
very, very beautiful watch.
And these watches here, Bear. The other thing about these here, which CB just sent to me, is very minimalist with the movement. I'm just going to bring one up here. This is the movement on this watch here. Look at this, Bear. It's actually quite beautiful. Look at that. That's the movement on the piece.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I like the bridge, just the very dainty bridge, the single armed bridge that's held down by two screws.
Here we go. We've got a super chat from Patek Philippe, $7. Panel's thoughts on the Zenith Academy Georges Favre Lecoute.
Now we're talking about heavy hitters.
I love what they've done here.
Very interesting timepiece.
Yeah. Zenith Academy Georges Favre Jacot.
All I can say is, let's have a look here. Yabba Gabba Goo. That's what this watch reminds me of here. Yabba Dabba Bear. Yabba Dabba. Zenith
Yabba Dabba.
Academy. Yeah, Zenith.
Archie, I have it in the background for you. If you
thank you, sir. Thank you. Here we go. Holy shit, that looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Fuck.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That is when Zenith does high horology, and it has a constant force mechanism, because one of the problems in higher horology, or when you're talking about precision watchmaking, is that the mainspring has a stronger tension when it's fully wound up than when it's almost run down. So it's not a straight curve; it is a falling curve, and they try to compensate that by doing something which is called chain fusée, and you can see the chain fusée here. That is a little chain.
The Epigeon that resolved that first?
Epigeon?
Yeah.
No, I think you're wrong about that. Epigeon didn't solve that first.
From
as far as
clocks
I know
and that.
So this is done in chronometry. So with marine chronometers for hundreds of years. The first wristwatch that had fusée chain was Lange with that tourbillon pour le mérite.
I see.
Wow.
So you see that little
What's
chain.
What's the price on a watch like this?
Oh, it's astronomical. I don't know. Did
200 grand.
Price? Well, that is
an old article.
61,000 euros, but that is an old article. Not sure if they're still doing that. but that is true high horology. What
And I've just got another super chat from CB, our friend CB, $5. Archie Lucas Soprana is one of the best watchmakers. He designed many famous ones, including the new Beaver.
Oh, that I didn't know. Thank you very much for your input, CB. And you see the Chaikin watch here in this avatar. I think he mentioned that.
He has a Joker. He has a Joker.
Yes.
His collection is beyond. We did his watch collection review live on a ArchieLuxury live stream. It was, I think, 2.5 hours just listing the watches.
CB, thank you so much for the $5.
Did he also present his collection, or did you guys talk about his
collection? He did not present it. He did help us with some information, and he gave us a couple of days to prepare for the actual thing. So Archie had to do a little bit of a homework.
Here we go. We got a super chat here. So it's not a super chat; it's a free one.
Doing a homework.
Doesn't that chain need a bit of WD-40, Bear?
Not only that, you need specialists who assemble this kind of chain, and it's very delicate, and you don't find many brands.
And you'd never use WD-40 in a watch because WD-40 dries away, flashes off completely. WD stands for water displacement. So it's
by the way, I just bought. Remember, I was asking you.
I used to cause a lot of water displacement in my pawn shop. Do you know that?
Yeah,
Rachel Brady likes a bit of water displacement, don't you?
Kiki, I bought the Gerard Perregaux Laureato. 42 millimeter. I'm really happy with the watch. I love it. It's just so cool. I love the design of it. Love the movement. Love the bracelet. I'm really happy with it. I remember I was asking on one of the streams.
Yeah, I remember that, and I'm happy that you like it because this is a piece that not many people are encouraged to buy. People are always complaining about it being too similar to the Royal Oak. Disregarding the fact that the old Laureato looked really nothing like a Royal Oak. The bezel was really small, but it had that design language. So there are similarities, but they are coincidental. And keep in mind, the AP Royal Oak was not a big seller at the beginning. They had problems selling their watches. So it was not clear back at that time that this formula would be successful. I like what you said about Gerard Perregaux, about their manufacturer movement. And if you allow me, I remember back in the 90s when the Swatch Group announced that they are not going to supply independent watchmakers anymore with their movements. Everybody needed to introduce their own manufacturer movement. So that was the starting point for all those manufacturer movements. And Gerard Perregaux, in fact, were the first who introduced a proper manufacturer movement. And that was a big step for such a small company like Gerard Perregaux. So I have a lot of respect for them.
Nice. Thank you. Actually, got some super chats we need to cover.
Super chats. We got some super chats. Thank you so much. There's Patek Philippe, $7. Roman Gouthier Logical 1 versus Patek 5204. What would you go, Bear? Give me to you. You know what?
I'm familiar with Patek 5204, but I'm not familiar with Roman Gautier Logical 1. So why are you asking me? I'm not a specialist.
I would go Patek, Bear. This Roman stuff, is that the same as that Roman sheriff guy? You know, it's
No.
No, is that the same? Is he branching off into stuff?
No.
You know.
No, it's not the same one. No,
I would definitely say it's not the same.
I know not to buy sunglasses from him, Bear.
Okay, I don't really know why you're saying that. I'm having a very nice watchdog, and you keep doing strange things. But
Here we
okay.
go. This
Well,
is
we are
the
here on
Roman
the
goose. Here
ArchieLuxury
we go.
show,
Look
aren't
at
we?
this bear.
These are pretty cool.
Look, I don't know this stuff. I'd just go Patek. You know, that's safer. That's why you buy. It's the safer alternative. And we've got a super chat from CB.
Wait.
No.
I think we should get give Patek Philippe a little bit
more
value for
value.
his money. So,
Yeah, agreed.
so while I appreciate the 5204, Romain Gaultier is another one of the independents who does incredible high-end watchmaking. He does internal angles just like nobody else does. Those wheels that you can see in the background of that dial, those with those rounded spokes, are his shtick. Just look at the bridge, the cock, the balance wheel cock. That is the proper name. There is anglage. There is internal angle. It's so thin and delicate. And he's doing incredible watchmaking. Not really many people are talking about Romain Gaultier. He's dedicated, and he's very high in demand, by the way, at the moment. So he can't produce his pieces fast enough. And here he has a fusée and chain as well. Here on the left side, which is visible, which is very unique, because all the other fusée chain basically you can only see from the back side. So if you give me that choice, I would go Romain Gaultier. And I'm pretty sure, Archie, if you would go that way, your money would be relatively safe, because Romain Gaultier will be one of the hyped brands in the coming future.
There's a definite renaissance of the independents happening in the last 2-3 years. There's no question about it.
I wouldn't doubt that at all. Hey guys, I gotta go take care of my mother. I'm gonna step out. I love all you guys.
Hey, thank you so much, Bear.
Thank you for having me
We'll
on.
be wrapping this up too, Bear.
Mikey.
Thank you, Mikey.
I'm going to answer to Patel as well, who's really been great supporter of the show.
Yes,
I love Roman too. I love what I seen there, but this Patek 5204, the Grand Complication manual winding, it is with the green dial. The green dial and everything. This would be my dream watch, no question about it. It has everything that I would love and I would appreciate. I would be familiar with. So that would be my choice, just because of that. And aesthetics of this watch are remarkable to me. The movement is gorgeous. The brand is superior and timeless. So that's why I would pick this Grand Complication with pleasure.
CB $10. Soprana designed by the Astronomia.
Soprana designed also the
Astronomia. So I think that Derek Pratt could become something that will be desirable by collectors or not. But so it was FP Jean 20 years ago.
And I think that's how it goes, right? That's how it goes. That's the way. That's the process on how certain independent brands become what they are and how they become popular. By the way, CB, thank you so much for great support.
Thank you,
tonight.
CB. You've been a great help on the show today. You had some. We even got Higgins out of his bed. Higgins out of his bed at 4 a.m.
That itself is a miracle and success. Kevin Richards, $10 super chat.
Kevin Richards, $10 super chat. A. Lange and Sun Datograph Perpetual. Thoughts on this watch?
He's trying to get me in trouble, okay? With Higgins on here, he's asking me about Lange & Söhne Datograph Perpetual. It's an amazing watch, not to my taste, but I'll let Higgy talk about it.
Well, you said it's an amazing watch. Unfortunately, the size is really big, so it's a relatively chunky monkey. And I know that Cars and Chrono was complaining that he couldn't read the details on those small subdials. Other than that, you get top-notch watchmaking. The datograph is an iconic piece. The datograph movement was groundbreaking. Keep in mind, high-end watchmaking back then, when the datograph was introduced, was all based on Lemania 2310 movements. And then Lange comes up with a chronograph, takes up with all the heavy hitters with the Holy Trinity, and presents their own movement and forces the big hitters to work on their movement, because it was not enough anymore to just to use the Lemania ébauche. So I have great respect for the datograph, or datograph, how we say in German. Personally, I find that the Perpetual is a little bit too busy, too crowded. I personally prefer the normal datograph versus the Perpetual. But the Perpetual can be had for relatively good money on the secondary market still. The datograph sells now over retail.
Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this up. It's
Thank
been
you,
a great
Higgins.
show.
Thank you very much, man.
CB,
I hope that
thank you
was
so
not too
much.
boring.
Higgins, thank you for coming on there. Dog trainer, the rancher, Ross, Rachel, and of course, Bear. Bear, big thank you to you for coming on, Bear. I really do appreciate it, man. You've made the show.
Very enjoyable show. Very,
You've
very
made the
good
show great again.
Was fun. Was fun. I have to say, was fun to have a great watch talk, little banter, little jokes, and so
Guys,
on.
as you were
We have some
leaving,
amazing supporters tonight, Archie. If you don't mind, go full screen. Let's thank all these great supporters. Let's thank some really great people that
we
made.
had CB. We had fantastic support from CB tonight. We had Patek Philippe, always a great supporter of the show.
Don't
there.
forget Patrick. Patrick's return to the show.
Patrick, we had great support from AD Never Calling there. We had so much support and
The
love.
Cosmic. You don't forget the Cosmic. Don't forget
and
the
I like
Catalog.
I like that old graphic. Please keep that graphic, please, for me. And I got to tell you, MX5NC, what a fantastic creature. And
The CB was
BD
amazing
Alex,
tonight.
man, it was a fantastic night. And I want to thank you guys, because NY Strikes Back. P. Klein, Bear, P. Klein.
P. Klein, the smartest man in Australia. We love you, P. Klein.
William Money was there. Will Money was there. CM.
Let's not forget the Pine Baron. The return of Pine Baron was great to see. Pine Baron.
Pine Baron, Will Money, MX5NC, Pork Chop.
Yeah, Pork Chop.
Nate
That's
Dogg.
right. My Canadian friend. Nice.
Nate
Thank
Dogg.
you.
We had so many wonderful people. Mr. GMT, remember the $20 super chat, Bear? Malik Diamond was there. Malik Diamond
and that's
was
Mr.
there.
GMT while working his ass off in food and beverage, guys. If you never work in food and beverage, you have no idea fucking how hard it is. Thank you, Mr. GMT.
Yeah, best
Comic
regards to
legend,
Mr. GMT. We
Daniel
were thinking
Katz, AD Never Calling, Jay Wright, Hands, Knees and Toes, Patel Philippe, Mr. Zoso, P. Klein, Kite Bag, Never Calling. That's the right guys. Malik, Mr. Zoso.
Oh, yeah, Malik Diamond, man. What a guy. What a gentleman. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, This. I want to say thank you. Big Dave, Fella. Remember Fella gave a super chat as well.
Yeah,
Jimmy,
and he made you fair offer on your box as well.
And I'm just putting the merchandise. And guys, I'll be back on in 8.5 hours time. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you can join me, Higgins.
Well, yeah,
and,
one more
we will
super chat
see
from
you.
Duco Ted.
Juco Ted, $10. That's right, Juco. Coming in late with the buzzing super chat. Thank you so much, Juco. Ted, thank you. See you tomorrow, guys.
Archie,
Love
you
forgot
to thank one important person, and that is Bear Clooney. Bear and
cleaning.
I, we have
Oh.
disagreements. We had disagreements. We still have, but I have great respect for him to come back and support you. And I think that is
Hey, thank you
that
so
must
much.
be said.
Higgy,
you so
your
much.
class act, Higgy, your class act. Thank you.
Fantastic having. Thank you so much. See you later.